very little knowledge. So hopefully I can construct questions that are helpful for everyone.
Yeah, no worries.
Did you see Star Wars yet?
I did not.
Oh, man.
I'm not gonna be able to see it until
Oh, you're waiting for your...
my fiance. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to see it until Tuesday.
We went Thursday night.
Good. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I have a pretty logical mindset about things, even if I know it's Star Wars already.
Sure.
But
even for Star Wars, it was a lot.
There was a couple things that were just like silly
Yeah.
to me, and it's not like forced silly. It's like this would never be designed this way. So why does this exist?
Yeah, when you're coming from like an engineering background too,
It's like super hard.
You're gonna be criticizing a lot of that stuff.
But I suspend belief with force-related things and other mystical type things. But
Sure.
there's other stuff that's like I can't get past that, or just dumb storytelling.
That makes sense.
Concept.
Yeah. I'm gonna go through the whole advertising spiel real quick. Posting a couple groups that were going live.
Okay.
Let's see.
Whoa. Legacy.
Nah, man.
Did you figure out where you're gonna play in the open?
I'm probably gonna end up playing Burn. I borrowed a deck from a buddy. So Jarvis Yu, he has been telling me for like weeks now to play Burn or try playing Burn, and
Like straight up, like Naya Burn or like Red White or
Naya for me. I mean that's the one I tried. I might try other versions eventually, but I'm not super like pressed about it.
Yeah.
I
know a little about modern. I mean, I know the decks, but I don't know how the metagame shifts and what becomes good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try a couple
Changing
of
things.
different decks, but I'm not like right now. I'm more on the Burn side.
Yeah, I'm surprised you're not playing something with like Search and Snap and modern staples, Seeing Visions.
All right, hang on. Let me just go through all this stuff. Cool. I guess we're gonna finish up a different league with our friend. Hang on.
Okay.
All right, I'm asking him if we can log in. Cool. Hello, Prepare for Robots. How are you? We don't need the preview. I know we're gonna be fine. Yeah. All right. So what were we just talking about like 2 seconds ago? Oh, Modern.
Yeah, Modern.
Yeah. So I tried Burn as my first deck. I picked out and I immediately 5-0'd.
Okay.
With like no real attempt at trying.
Okay.
So that
Seems good.
That's probably what I'm gonna end up like playing. I plan on testing Grixis Death Shadow, Tron, maybe a Goryo's Vengeance deck.
Oh yes, I love that deck.
Gristlebrand.
Yeah, Gristlebrand, Borborygos, Enraged
Yeah.
specifically.
Yeah. Card is
right? Nourishing Shoal.
No, I just got the Bob Long reference.
Yeah. No, Bob's awesome.
Bob is
I obviously don't
awesome.
know him, but I've seen plenty of his content. So.
Sure. Yeah. All right. So for our that paltry viewers that we have right now, we're waiting on our buddy Tomas to finish his league real quick, and then we'll hop on. But we wanted to chat a little bit about the deck list that we're gonna try. And so what I have on the screen up right now is Francis Cowper's deck list from the last Legacy Online Challenge that he won.
Okay.
The finals actually.
1-2, right?
Yeah, it's Miracles in the finals with It Is Unfair, Nicholas Lalo versus Francis in the finals. And if you remember, before Top got banned, there were 2 tournaments that happened almost back to back.
Sure.
With the finals being Miracles mirror matches.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And the joke is that Bob Wong got top banned.
Right. Also invented Legacy, right?
Also invented Legacy, absolutely. But yeah, so this is the list we wanted to talk about.
Sure.
I don't know if you've seen it at all.
No, I just the 2 seconds that we're sitting here now, take a glance
Mm-hmm.
at it. But I'm not much of a miracles person.
Sure.
Trying to slowly get into it, perhaps. Just coming from a background of loving the Gristlebrand people, and then secondly loving the Merit Lage people.
Yeah.
So something new. It's definitely powerful. So
Absolutely.
interesting.
Yeah, for some more context, Justin and I have been friends for quite some time. I think it seems like 2-2 split of CB, and yeah, Search for Escanta and Counterbalance 2-2 is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
I
feel like a lot of the lists I've seen have been running that 2-2 split.
Yeah. So we'll talk about that a little bit actually. So Search for Escanta has given new life to the concept of miracles, at least as far as popularity is concerned. I think a lot of people are playing the deck much more often now. So that's like really neat to me, at least. Let me see if I can pull this out just a little bit more. It's kind of annoying that it's like hiding from us. Sorry, trying to work with the chat here. Oh, also, precursor. Justin and I did not plan to both wear plaid.
We did plan it.
No, we did not. You arrived at my house wearing plaid, and we're all confused. How do I just want the chat. Can I do that?
I can't help you with that question.
I literally... yeah, so we'll talk about the null rod here in a second, too. Is there a way for me to pop out? There we go. Cool. Yeah, because I don't need any of this other nonsense. Sweet. So, null rod. Yeah, we'll talk about this. So, this list is constructed to incorporate both Search for Escanta and Counterbalance in different ways. Search is like the main engine card that we're using kind of a little bit now. It's a pseudo top, I guess is a good way to compare it. It doesn't really do a whole lot early on. It scries, which has some value at least, but not a whole lot. But the real thing that happens is when you play it and the following turn immediately flip it, if your opponent isn't playing Wasteland, the game becomes pretty elementary. Yeah, because you're drawing an extra card every turn.
Yeah.
And that's really powerful.
What card drawing cards is good?
It is, in fact, very good. Yeah, so this list is a little odd. There are a couple of weird numbers and weird cards in here, but the first thing, as Prepare for Robots asked about, is the Null Rod. The card shores up a lot of like random nonsense things, like it shores up Storm a little bit, it shores up Big Eldrazi a little bit, Death and Taxes a little bit.
Fair.
I don't know, like Affinity or Michael's crazy deck.
Yeah,
the Stacks deck.
I saw that online. Someone running that online too, a very similar build, and people in chat were like super confused. Like, wait, really? You're just winning with Metalworker Beats game one?
Yeah.
Or hoping someone just quits?
Yes.
So I can see that.
All right, cool. We're ready to go and connect.
Yeah, like you were saying though, the Null Rod might be something you could cut very easily. Like Storm post board, I'm guessing from your perspective is a super easy matchup. Or in favor for you, I have to imagine.
Yes and no. So this is going to be kind of a controversial question. And Belcher, I guess, too, yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
But kind of a controversial opinion here. I don't think Storm is a very good deck. I think people that are extremely good at Storm
can top 1%.
Yeah, it's a top 1% deck. And that's really the gist of it. Like, you're not going to be able to go late into a tournament playing Storm consistently enough unless you are among the top 1%.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So I wouldn't necessarily say that we're favored against Storm post-board. I would say that I'm favored against bad Storm players, which are the vast majority of Storm players.
Okay.
The ones I fear are the ones that mostly practice on Magic Online.
Okay.
So like a handful of like name dropping here. So
like
we have
Monkeys Can't Cry, right?
Monkeys Can't Cry.
I played that dude a bunch. Yeah.
That dude is awesome.
He's very good.
He's extremely good. Monkeys Can't Cry. Martin Vonasek, 42 AD, whose lists are also like just super bizarre. Like he has like Mandate of Rub Decays and Crossing Grips now for us.
Okay.
Us being the Miracles side. Yeah. So and Control for Days, of course. Brandon Osborne, really cool guy. There's like a handful of them that are all like pretty scary, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and log in.
That's fair. So this account is one that I start to follow very recently, and if I remember correctly, there's never audio, right? He's always using the...
He uses Notepad usually.
The Notepad to type out?
So he has a daughter.
Okay.
That he takes care of mostly. I did it wrong.
I thought that was interesting, but the only time I ever commented in the chat for this was like he has very good choices in music.
He does.
And I was like, oh, this music's sick, and like the gameplay obviously was very good. So that kept me watching. But then the Notepad thing threw me off. So, but yeah, that's cool.
That's fair. Yeah. It's so yeah. I guess the same can be said for the Miracles players, but I think Miracles as a deck is significantly harder pre-ban than or post-ban now than before. But like, if you're practicing enough, you should be just fine.
Sure.
Cool. Let's go ahead and swap over to views. Hello. All right. So it looks like we're gonna be finishing up our friends league here very quickly. Where? Oh, right. Leagues. Yeah, so let's see what list he's playing. This is our friend Thomas Meckin, his league.
Are we gonna end somebody's 4-0? I'm just kidding.
I mean, we're fighting for cash here. It looks like.
That's fair.
Let's see what deck he's playing. Okay, we don't actually need a preview window. Oh, everything is massive. That's a problem. Give me a moment, folks. Let me see if I can fix something real quick.
Bump it down just to... Or...
Increase the zoom rate. That should be a little bit better. No, it's still kind of massive. Let me go ahead and restart OBS, I think. Maybe that'll fix it. Nah. Alright, whatever. That's okay. We'll just... I assume the vast majority of people know what cards we're playing without too much of an issue. Actually, it is a little bit better, isn't it?
I can't tell, but yes, if you think so, probably.
Yeah, I think it's okay. I hope this is fine. I don't want to fiddle too much with the technical aspects of it. But this list seems pretty close to what like Callum and Francis have been playing.
Yeah.
Which has the traditional split of 2 search, 2 counterbalance.
Seems like that's one more Jace than most lists I've seen. Coming from a person who doesn't know what they're talking about.
No, that's fair. We are a little seeing port art. Yeah, I know. We went down for a second. You should be back here soon.
I guess if there's like a 10-second delay or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, let us know when we get back, I guess. Oh, okay, cool. We're back. Yeah, so this is the list that we are playing. We're finishing out one game with this real quick, and then we'll go back and play the challenge list. If that's cool with you?
Yeah, whatever.
All right.
I'm just here to party.
All right.
If you want to, do you want to finish this out, and I can watch some gameplay from this perspective?
Sure.
And then
that's
we
fine.
Can start another.
Yeah, that sounds good. I'm actually gonna run to the bathroom real quick, but feel free to entertain the viewers. I'll be right back.
Like dance moves.
Yes.
Or whatever. Interesting. Yeah, so I'm coming from a perspective of combo only in Legacy. Grizzlebrand is king, Merit Laser's queen kind of thing. But I came here with Min today just to try to get some more experience with something different. Miracles is obviously very powerful, so. Who's Min? Benny? I'm not sure who you're talking about. Just kidding. Yeah, Min will be back here in a second. He just come to the good side. Yeah, no, I definitely can see the power of Jace and Entreat the Angels and Monastery Mentor, but yeah, Angels are sweet. But cool. Yeah, I can never forget what got me here, and that's Grizzlebrand. So. But
hello, yeah, Benny Babalu.
Our friend here prepares talking about me coming to the good side now.
I mean, Angels does instantly kill people.
Yeah.
So.
And I think I was telling you the other day, like that's what gets me interested in Legacy.
Yeah.
The I win buttons that you can draw or create, whether it's drawing your deck with Grizzlebrand or Merit Lasering somebody or entreating for 4 and crushing someone's dreams or jacing them out or what have you. So.
Yeah. Ways to the win conditions instead of incremental advantages. You're more familiar. You're more excited about the aspect of
right.
staying alive until you win immediately.
Immediately,
yeah,
for sure. And
that makes sense.
If you're talking about Black Red Reanimator, maybe that's staying alive for 2 turns and then crushing somebody, or in this case,
or even a turn.
A turn, right?
Yeah.
Or staying alive for 10 or 12 turns and then crushing somebody.
Yep.
So
I remember the last time I played against Black Red Reanimator, I think I had the turn 1 Nutso. Excuse me, like the turn 1 Chancellor discard.
Right, nothing you could really
actually kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one was rough. I remember. Yeah, I haven't played on Moto for quite some time now. I think so. These are actually my cards that you see on the screen here.
But if they've been borrowed, yeah.
But they're being borrowed on Marcus's account, so that's what we're playing on real quick. But man, there's no one in the queue today. What is going on?
So the mana base too, right? Is the 2 Vox typical? One thing I've seen is sometimes you do 1, and I've seen some people do 1 basic mount also if they're going hardcore post board red.
Mm-hmm. Right. So I like several different mana configurations, and the 300 2 Volcanic is like a pretty light red splash.
Okay.
And you're not super resistant against Wasteland, but you just don't necessarily need to be.
Okay.
Another aspect that a lot of people don't seem to kind of factor in when evaluating the card search first Kanta is that it actually kind of shields your dual lands.
Sure. If that's going to be the first thing that's going to hit.
Right.
It means protecting.
So like you force your opponent to have multiple Wastelands in a row, which in the case of like something like lands will happen.
Right.
But when it comes to like Delver or something, search first Kanta lets you like you can get away a little bit more with only having 2 volcanic islands. Usually in the past, I liked 3 and 3 to be a little bit more consistent red-wise because I never really enjoyed Basic Mountain.
Sure.
There's a lot of unkeepable hands created by Basic Mountain.
Oh, I could see that.
Like, your deck is pretty heavy double blue.
Yeah.
Like, the Jaces, the Predicts. Predict is basically a 3-mana card that requires you to have double blue.
Right. And you're not going to dig yourself out with Basic Mountain either.
Mm-mm.
So
it's really only good specifically against Delver and like the versions of Check Pile that contain Wasteland. Okay. When you're looking into specifically Pyroblast or Elemental Blast. However, the Mountain also comes into play a lot more because it lets you play like Kozilek's Return.
Sure.
From the Ashes.
Sure.
Sometimes Wear and Tear, I guess. If people are like choosing that over Disenchant for the 1 white cost.
So I feel like that's something that's relatively choosing Disenchant rather than the Wear and Tear.
Yes. Oh, we've been paired. Excellent. Do I actually have... Who are we playing against? Cartesian. Oh, this god's crazy. Hey. Alright. Hey, good luck. Let me move a couple of these things over.
It's interesting to see other people's perspective on the hey, good luck.
Yeah.
Some people get real irritated when you say hey, good luck, and then you lose a random turn 1. So I've shied away from that to a degree.
Alright, so we had to kind of... well, I usually had to say hey, good luck no matter what. I don't get salty on Magic Online or anything.
Yeah.
So this is an interesting hand. I know him to be playing like either Infect or Learn or something. I don't think he ever plays a Wasteland deck, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this hand.
On the back of what, Swords and Force, or
we have Force. We have Portents. We're on the play, I believe. Yeah, we're on the play, so we can like dig for land with this. I think this is a perfectly serviceable hand. Because and this is kind of the Magic Online factor coming in because I know what my opponent is probably going to be playing.
Sure. And you can't not use that information.
Right.
Let's be
right. I mean, even in playtesting, like I'm going to be pretty much if I'm playtesting against someone whose deck I know I'm playing. Like this was a tweet from Owen Turtenwald this past year actually. Like there's this whole conversation happening about like, do you mulligan appropriately knowing what your opponent is on if you're just playtesting? And I think the answer is always going to be yes.
Right. I
think it's more valuable playing past that sub game without having to bother with. I don't know that whole that whole question.
I mean, if you're in a tournament, right, and you are aware of what someone else is on, and you haven't played them, you're gonna mulligan using that information.
Correct.
It's silly not to assume.
Yeah. So we're just gonna port in a turn 1 here, looking for lands, and it's also setting up a turn 2 counterbalance probably as well. He mulliganed to 6, and it looked like he scryed to the top.
So is that an immediate shuffle?
This is an immediate shuffle, but I'm okay with thinking about this a little bit, just to give him the misdirection of...
Sure.
Yeah, we're shuffling. Hi, Belle.
Is there ever an instance, like, where you're not going to shuffle that because you know have important to also search again?
Oh, did it reset my... You said all my shortcuts. That's annoying. That's whatever. I'll fix that after this game. Hey man, would you try lowering the moto sounds? Oh, it's really loud. Okay. Sure, yeah, let me go ahead and lower that. Sorry about that, guys.
Sorry, not sorry.
Okay, we're immediately going to let this resolve. I think he's...
Was this some kind of nitfig type deck?
It might be Nick Fit. He plays weird decks sometimes. Sure. Yeah, I knew he was gonna name. So I knew he was gonna name Brainstorm because there's no reason for him not to. The other consideration is to name Force of Will.
But does that card beat this deck? Apparently not.
No, I think he's on a grindy deck. I don't think he's on a combo deck. Well, sense. He might be on a grindy combo deck. Like I'm guessing he's on a learn because he's always played a learn against me. We'll see. We might be in trouble here because our blind draw was Council Judgment.
You gotta believe in the heart of the cards.
I hope so. I still think this hand's like always gonna be. Excuse me, a keep.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're waiting for here.
Snipping tool is extra slow on his side.
I guess. Probably playing Nick Fit. He might be on Nick Fit too. If he is on Nick Fit, I'm fine with pretty much anything he does.
Yeah.
Because this hand is pretty good in general against all of those decks.
So from that perspective, what's Nick Fit actually trying to do?
So Nick Fit's this weird Magic deck that plays Veteran Explorer.
Sure, to get the basics out.
Yes, right? Yes. And then it ramps into different things. The concept is Cabal Therapy and Veteran Explorer, and then like 52 other Magic cards.
Okay.
That's kind of what the whole deck is all about.
Yeah, I guess from my perspective, the decks that I've played in Legacy against that type of deck, I've either won the first two turns without a problem, or fight on another axis with Merit Lage, and
yeah, you can grind pretty well with Merit Lage.
If you're playing with Depths or something like that, then you can grind well and then do something they can't stop.
Yep. Yeah. Did our opponent disconnect here? Yeah, he disconnected. He just came back. Okay. Yeah, Nick Fit's I'm not scared of that deck at all. I made the joke like about a year ago. If anybody I know loses to Nick Fit, I kick them out of the Miracles chat. Ooh, Ponder. Okay,
fine. Yeah,
that's good.
We're doing it.
We are in fact doing it. Yeah, I'll keep this. So we're drawing Island this turn, playing it, search the following turn, and then plow on top of our library. So we have two options and the decision that has to come next turn. So I'm fine with this.
Yeah, crash.
So here's our first decision point in this game.
Sure. 1,
counterbalance with 1 on top.
Sure.
Or 2, search for Escanta. We know we have a plow on top of our library.
I guess from their perspective, I mean, what are their single mana cost cards that actually matter?
Veteran Explorer, based on this start, is what I'm guessing. But I still think he could be on a Learn, because I know him to play a Learn. And he plays a really weird version of Learn. I think we're safe either way, but I think I want to go with Search for Escanta, because I want to make sure we go a land next turn. But either way, like, I think is kind of tough.
So if you search now, like, when does that flip? What's the actual text say?
7.
Okay.
We think he has... Okay, he also... Yeah, that's actually a good point. He might have Decay.
Which would you rather get decayed for?
Definitely counterbalance.
So
yeah.
I guess run it out.
Yeah, that's a good point. Good call, Market. Sorry, Thomas. McEntee is Tomas. He doesn't have the decay. All right.
That's not a 4-0 though, right? I mean, it's like a 2 or 3-0 kind of thing.
Probably a 2 or 3 of. Yeah. Either way, though, I think we're fine. Like, if he plays a Veteran Explorer or something here,
right,
obviously we're fine if we have a 1 on top or something, but Caracas. Okay, so he's definitely on Nick Fit. So I'm just gonna run this out there now. And we have a blind on top that we don't know about.
And this is only playing 1/3 CMC creature, or CMC cost spell.
Correct. 1s or 3s usually. So he's decaying our counterbalance. The decision point here is to blind reveal, and I don't think we do. I don't think there's any reason to do so, because we're gonna know what the top card of the library is no matter what with search, unless he decays that as well. But we can't really do anything about either one of those things, right. So we're just not gonna reveal. Looks like he's on Nick's Fit, which is
like a newer build with, yeah. Is that the one with all the enchantments?
Yeah. Lingering Souls. Okay. So we have answers for that card right now. I think I'm fine with just letting this resolve.
Sure. So based on the matchup, right, do you have a win con in mind that you're interested in forcing through first? Is this a Jace thing? Is this an entreat thing?
Either one will win the game.
Whatever happens.
Yeah, either one's going to win the game. So he's going to flashback Cabal Therapy, which I am not inclined to Force of Will either. I think I'm just going to let it resolve.
And you think he takes what, Jace?
He'll either take Jace or Force of Will, more than likely. I mean, he could snap off Source of Plowshares, but, I mean, whatever.
Sure.
So we're just letting this happen. Okay, cool. So we want a land on top. No, we're not going to put Skull on top of a library. Or into our graveyard, so we're going to draw that.
That's fine. It's filling the graveyard anyway.
Yeah. So this is another interesting decision point. I think I want to Snapcaster Ponder this turn.
Just to keep the land thing going?
Yeah. And, like, I'm going to get another Tundra, actually. Because he's going to eventually play a Veteran Explorer to give us more mana.
Right, so don't... Get your non-basics, because he's going to give them to you anyway.
Yep. Wait, what? Oh, no. Oh, I hit F2.
And you never hit it?
Yeah. I passed priority after the trigger happened. Onto my turn. Ugh, that's a punt. That's really annoying, actually. That might cost us this game. I just played a 2-1 for nothing.
For nothing?
Yeah.
Not even Amber's 5%?
No. It's annoying. But okay. His deck also plays, I think, 4 copies of... Yeah. Well, we can't flip search anymore. Well, okay, I'm going to plow something this turn to flip search the following turn.
Just to make it happen.
Yeah. Okay, so he's flashing back Lingering Souls. We eventually have to find Terminus no matter what, so I'm inclined to let this go.
Right.
You should know that it's nothing really Cartesian does is considered common. Absolutely, there is.
Get him.
Okay, so he has 3 cards in hand. This might be another one. Another Lingering Souls, I mean.
That's a decent cock.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it looks like it's another Lingering Souls. Collective Brutality. No escalate. Target opponent reveals instant sorcery, so you can take this force, which is fine.
Yeah. That's the one thing about that card that's garbage. It should just say non-creature spell.
Yeah. Excuse me.
That's you. I feel like I
Thank you.
too, so
Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna let this resolve. He takes the force like we thought he would. In this case, actually, I don't think so. We have 6 in our graveyard already. I don't think we actually bother with plowing anything because we can just flip search no matter what.
Even if it's a land.
I mean, it becomes a land.
Sure.
Yes, we're transforming. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just play Jace and Fate Seal ourselves. He can't kill it, and we get a free brainstorm the following turn. Yeah, we'll put plans on the bottom. I'm not getting bothered. That was probably a free attack. Because he trades. Yeah, we should have attacked. Collect Brutality? What is this deck? It could be like some weird dead guy ale deck.
It's typically black white though, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, sometimes it splashes green at some points in order to have the ability to
Replicate.
Yeah, because the replicate is kind of hard to.
I guess Sylvan Library is pretty solid too.
Mm-hmm.
Although they probably have Bobs.
Usually have Bob, yeah. We 100% should have attacked, actually. I don't know what I was thinking. Academy Rector.
So this is this weird and
It's kind of annoying. And he's going to name Council Judgment with this.
Or he might... Could he just 2-for-1 you with swords? Because is he going to kill it? Well,
Swords is not going to matter. He's going to do this and then name Council Judgment. But I think we have that covered, actually, if we unsummon Snapcaster Mage.
Because you're going to want a Council Judgment, whatever crazy enchantment he gets.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead and just plow one of these tokens. I'm probably not... No, this is definitely a Nyx fit. This is all sorts of messed up, actually, because I should have plowed the token if I was going to do it anyway. Because then the Jace lives at 1 and I can Snapcaster... I can, like, bounce Snapcaster with my Jace and have it live. So I've made 2 mistakes this game. But, so that's, like, another key of playing Miracles, understanding where your mistake's coming from.
Sure.
And like I said, I'm kind of playing meh. He might be playing Dovescape, which is fine. Like, I'm not going to be able to do anything about what is happening.
Right,
yeah.
I think that Dovescape and there's the other one that's like Cruel Realities, maybe?
Cruel Reality, yep. Cruel Reality would end up killing Jace at some point anyway. My guess is that he's going to get Dovescape or, what's the other one?
The Worm Conversions?
Yeah, Sandworm Conversions.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not a good position to be in, but it's whatever. Nothing we can do about it. If he gets Dovescape, I feel less bad about this mistake, like the not plowing the thing.
Yeah. Curse
of Deathhold. Sure. That's fine. Okay, so now he understands that I could have bounced a Snapcaster Mage.
Yeah.
I think this is actually a pretty bad play from him.
I mean, Angels are still 3/3, right?
Yeah. Okay. I'm curious as to why he didn't get Dovescape. Okay.
Seems fine.
I'll make 3 Angels. And I'm going to start Fate Sealing him. This is going to be extremely aggressive. No. I'm just going to hide behind these Angels and Fate Seal him.
Jace's text says, you said no to leave on top.
Correct.
So you're trying to slow grind plan of Fate Seal until you ultimate Jace?
Yeah. So I'm actually probably going to be brainstorming this upcoming turn to look for more permission. 3/3 Angels versus Lingering Souls tokens. That's funny. It depends on what he does this turn, so. Yeah, like, if he had gotten Dovescape, we actually would still be ahead because we would just Angel for... Dubscape would turn all of our things into...
Angels, right?
Angels, yeah. I mean, yeah, Nick Fit's known for Pernicious Deed, but what are we gonna do? Yeah. Like, there's literally nothing we can do about this. We could have brainstormed this upcoming turn, but, like, we could have brainstormed the turn we cast the Angels, but I don't think that's necessary.
Yeah. I mean, plus he's at the disadvantage. How is he gonna find anything to do against us, right? Draw one card at a time?
Right. That's the big deal, right? Like, even if he has Pernicious Deed here, he kills his own spirit tokens, and our Jace just lives.
Right.
And we have both Jace and Search going. Angels are great.
Yeah, it seems pretty powerful.
Angels are great. I actually like this list a lot. Thomas was trying it out, but I like the numbers. I don't really like the Null Rod, because I'm not playing it myself. Alright. Since we have the Force of Will,
seems fine.
I'm going to go ahead and just start Fate Sealing him out of the game. Actually, we should have Fate Sealed ourselves because you know what the fetch is, but either way is fine. Yeah, we're going to put Zenith on the bottom in case something weird happens. Like, you can get Zenith for Gaddock Teague or something ridiculous.
And that's you can't play anything in 4 CMC higher.
Correct. Or X is...
Or X spells.
Yeah. I actually should have left that on top to entice him to fetch. Yeah.
I think that's an interesting concept of doing something incorrect, tricking your opponent.
Here comes Cruel Reality.
Is it 5/2/2 or 5 double black? I mean,
yeah. Yeah, you're right, Marcus. You're right. No, I'm not gonna bother. Fate Seal you. Garrick Relentless. Also put that on the bottom. Yeah. He has such scary shit. Can our opponent cast Dubscape? Dubscape is white, white, white.
Is it white, white, white?
I don't know.
I was like 5 white.
It's white, white, white. Yeah, that's whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and plow it now.
Yeah. I guess that's the other interesting part of the time, right? He could target that himself.
Yep. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna counterbalance. We actually wanted to brainstorm this upcoming turn. No, you can have that. Are we even playing this? Yeah, we can play it and just like leave a search.
Yeah.
Not enough Promised End. You are absolutely correct. I am not playing Emrakul Promised End. Marcus wants us to try that card.
I saw someone playing that as a singleton in the show.
Yeah, it was probably Marcus. So he's probably got a Pernicious Deed. So I'm just going to take this. I don't even care if he deeds.
Right. Why else would you do that?
Mm-hmm. He could be playing Manda Gaddock Teague. I'm not, like, gonna risk it, I guess, is my main thing. Man. What's about to happen to me? Overwhelming Splendor. I don't have any 8s in my deck. He's supposed to cast this pre-combat. Because they would have.
What's the text on that?
So this is a one-sided version of Humility.
Oh.
But I can't activate abilities that aren't mana abilities or loyalty abilities. So.
Yeah.
That means my Search for Us contest turned off. So I'm just gonna do it.
Respond.
And then like take the counterspell. And then this will resolve. But I can still activate loyalty abilities. And it turns off fetch lands too. No, you can have the forest. It's really funny. So he punts it because he was supposed to cast that main phase 1 because it would have killed my stuff. Put Lingering Souls on the bottom. Absolutely. I think he's dead.
Seems like it.
Yep. Cool. We punted that game like every which way and still won. All right. I want Snapcaster Mage. I want Surgical Extractions. I want Disenchants. And I want Mentors. Mentor I'm not super crazy about because we don't necessarily have to race him. And he has decays and stuff to deal with it.
Sure.
But it's probably fine. I'm going to take out Terminus. I don't know what else to take out. He's a Cabal Therapy deck, but I still want Forces. Jace is very good, yes. I'm not crazy about Counterbalance, actually, so that probably can go. Take out Counterbalance and maybe a Force of Will. Like so. Actually, do I want the 4 Snapcasters? Take out a Volk. Yes. That's a good one, and leave in the Forces. Okay, cool. Seem good to you?
Yeah,
any complaints?
I have no comment.
Sure.
It's interesting that you would shave a land, though.
Because we don't necessarily... He's not taxing our mana in any way.
Sure. But if you're always fighting for consistent land drops, right? I mean...
To some extent, I'm going to keep this in for sure.
Maybe I'm more valuing that.
Like, the biggest thing with Miracles is that you can actually... You don't necessarily have to play, like, a super long or super short game. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. We were playing against Nixfit. So, I'm actually going to go ahead and plow this because I don't want him... He mulliganed, put his card at the bottom, and we have land drops, so I'm not super crazy about anything that's going on. Because ramping him is legitimately of a concern.
Sure. Yeah, Rector's what, 4 CMC?
Evolutionary Leap. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Rector's a 4. Yeah, it's a 4 mana cost.
What's the text on that?
This is a weird standard card.
Oh, okay.
So you green, sacrifice a creature, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card into your hand and rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So it's like a weak man survivalist, if you're familiar with that card at all.
Sure.
It's pretty good with this guy.
Yeah, if you're sacking guys.
Yeah, because you just go back and tutor like all sorts of stuff. Alright. I feel pretty comfortable with our position right now. He has 3 cards in hand, none of which are... Like, he might have a Rector. Probably has a Rector, actually. And we have Counterspell and Force of Will.
Sure.
Like, this hand doesn't do anything, and it's great.
You're right.
It's amazing.
You don't need to do anything, right?
Nope. It's the onus is on him to kill us.
Because, inevitability is on your side.
Yep. I'm going to go ahead and fetch this and cast a Brainstorm, because we have some time to burn. And I actually want to, next turn, be able to Snapcaster back a Brainstorm and start attacking. So, Disenchant and Search for Ascanta. I'm going to put back this Force and a Snapcaster Mage. And I'm going to go ahead and Disenchant this now. We don't have any red cards in our deck, so I'm not crazy about...
I guess that's how you can cut the bulk, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's another reason. Like, you don't necessarily... Yeah, we won game 1. What is this?
Guess you could have...
I'm confused why he fetched there. So I'm not gonna actually cast any... I'm not gonna cast Search this turn because we don't have a 3rd blue. So I'm just gonna wait because we don't necessarily have to do anything.
Right. Keep Counterspell up.
Mm-hmm. Ideally, I want to end up Snapcaster Brainstorming. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just fire this off. He may have Surgical Extraction because people tend to bring that card in against us for whatever reason. Like, I mean, I understand it from like a Delver deck perspective, but like nothing else makes sense. Okay. So since we're gonna have double Jace, double Force of Will backup with our Jace, I'm just gonna cast it.
Oops. Yeah. Fight for anything this turn just to survive, and then you're good to go from there, probably.
Yep.
Find a land.
Yeah.
Seems fine.
Cool. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna put this on top of our library, and then counterspell on top of our library. Play this. I'm not going to attack in case he has Dryad Arbor. We don't necessarily need to attack. We don't need to be bother. We don't need to bother being aggressive at all. We can just sit behind this Jace forever.
Yeah, I guess I thought wouldn't you get the Arbor for activation on the
on the thing? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, but it didn't happen, so I'm not super concerned. All right, so we're gonna put this Jace back. Shit, hang on. All right, so what I want to do is put Disenchant Jace on top of our library, cast Search, mill the Jace over on our turn, which will lead towards flipping the Escanta. And we don't need another Jace right now.
Yeah, that's interesting. So you're almost using it like a predict. To a degree.
Yep, just to filter the card out. I'm guessing he has a decay here, and that's why he paused.
I guess it's hard to dig out when you can't draw more than one card a turn.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like... I don't see... Zenith X equals 1. This means I'm going to go ahead and counterspell this because I don't want to ramp him at all. I don't want to chance it at all.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It could be 7.
Yeah. We have XX movement. We have 2 Entreats main, 2 Mentor in our sideboard.
It's kind of hard to keep track and the game in perspective.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of stuff going on while we're also trying to explain what's happening. There we go. All right. So we have a lot of stuff going on.
Do you need 3 forces?
No, I'm putting one of those back for sure. I think I'm putting back this Entreat the Angels, but I'm not going to cast it next turn.
What would be the reason not to cast it?
I guess if we have like infinite Force of Will, are we actually dropping that many frames? I don't see any drop frames on my end at all. Oh, I know why. So I'm streaming in 60 frames per second. Let me restart the stream actually in 30 FPS, and it should be a lot better. I apologize for that. Give me one moment, guys. Okay, we should be back. Yeah, I'm like streaming in super high quality. So this turn, I have like infinite anything going on.
Right.
What I want to do this turn is get a Snapcaster Mage to counterspell. I'm actually gonna let this resolve and try to trap him with the Surgical Extraction.
Sure.
That's fine.
I mean, if you flip the Angels, right? I mean, you still have a huge clock.
Yeah. He has no cards in hand. I'm just gonna do this and kill him.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright. That was easy. Is this any better?
It could be on his end, his internet or whatever.
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, like sorry, I'm streaming at 1440 and 1440p and 60 frames per second because I just
a lot.
Apparently, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't dropping any frames. I just think the quality was too high. I mean, that's definitely feasible when it comes to Magic Online. All right, so we finished that league 3-2. We finished the one game we played.
1 game, 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0. I don't think this deck is very good at all. I think people are just trying it out.
Sure.
Nothing wrong with that though. All right. So what do you think? Do you want to play the same list again, or do you want to?
Can you pop it open?
Yeah.
I feel like our chat about the Null Rod kind of seems like it. It seems like it's probably not necessary, but.
Yeah, I agree. So this is. Hang on a second. Yeah.
So the reasoning for the Reb versus a third Pyro Blast is just having them surgical or something, or what?
Surgical, Meddling Mage, Cabal Therapy.
That's fair.
Those are the biggest ones.
Do you think
Too much plaid? Yeah, I know. Okay. We did not plan this. I promise. It just happened. What were you gonna ask?
I was gonna say, is there? Can you talk about how many win conditions you have main board? Is it too many? Is it right? Is it the right amount? Is
okay.
It,
yeah.
is
so
it better to have 2 more predict and other stuff.
That's something that's kind of that's a 2-part conversation. One is like a stylistic choice. One is a functional choice. Actually, that's completely inaccurate. But I'm gonna get to what I mean. There's 2 different choices involved here. One, if you want to be more reactive, you can probably play like more predicts and like a 1 less win condition. You want at least 1 that's not a Jace in the deck.
Sure.
I know Anurag tried Keranos instead of anything else.
Keranos is sweet.
It's very cool, but not my thing.
It might be janky. I don't know.
Not my thing.
All I know is Keranos is gas against Containment Priest.
That's true. That is very true. Yeah, so our camera is kind of blocking if 1 sec. There.
Oh, the full list.
Yeah, that should be a little bit better. So where was I? Oh, yeah, the win condition split. So, personally, in the list that I'm playing, I cut the Entreat's main, and I have 2 Mentors main and 1 Entreat in the sideboard, but I don't necessarily know if that's right or wrong. It's just something we're trying out. The thesis here is, before Search for Azcanta, we played a lot more win conditions, but I think we can afford to cut down on them because we can find them a lot more quickly, a lot more easily, and when we want to. There are matches where the opposite is necessary, meaning we need to slam a win condition early and be aggressive very early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that that's a scenario though? Would you want the Mentors though, right?
Yes, Mentor is significantly better on turn 3 than Entreat the Angels is.
Sure.
Yeah, like I don't really know what's good and what's bad, but in my opinion, like we're all trying to figure out what the numbers and the tweaking of the numbers and stuff will be.
Sure.
As far as this list though, I think it looks really good. I don't really have any complaints. Although I'm not crazy about this card. I know Francis swears by it, and I know that Marcus does too.
I mean, it's probably great in some scenarios, and never used 90% of the time.
Right. So I think, but here's the problem: if we were to cut this Null Rod and turn it into a 4th Blast, we'd have to play an additional Volcanic Island.
Another red source.
Yeah, another red source of some sort. Have we missed Blood Moon? No, not really. So Blood Moon is primarily for 2 decks in particular, with everything else being kind of ancillary. So it's good against Eldrazi Stompy, and lands. Eldrazi Stompy is the really scary version, and even then it's not very like Eldrazi is kind of moving towards this like big Eldrazi list.
With the key.
Yeah, like Voltaic Key, Basalt, and Grim Monolith and stuff. So Blood Moon is a lot worse against that deck.
Okay.
I don't know.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But the other deck, Lands, I don't think Lands is that bad. Right, so prepare for robots. I explained this at the very beginning of the stream. It may have been missed, but I would probably want to play a 3rd Surgical Extraction in paper. But on Magic Online, I'm definitely more geared towards Containment Priest.
Yeah.
There's more Sneak and Show on Magic Online than there is Lands.
And there's still a ton of people playing Reanimator.
And there's a ton of people that still play Blackroad Reanimator, which, I mean, that card is good against either one, is fine.
Right.
But, like, Sneak specifically is terrifying. And yes, I think Lands... I'm 100% against Lands Lifetime. Literally 100%. I've never lost to Lands. And...
Can Coil back that up?
He can. He absolutely can. I've always beaten him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think necessarily the non-basic land hate is necessary. and it does, as Marcus said, it does kind of clash with Search for Ascanta, but I don't think that actually matters that much. That's not necessarily a reason against it. I just think non-basic hand is not necessarily as required as it used to be. Like, if aggro Eldrazi became a lot more big, I'd probably want to play more Blood Moons again. And I know that it's kind of a non-bow with Search, but I don't really care.
So I guess from this perspective, right, in a Miracles player, you would sideboard in more aggressive cards when you need them. Otherwise, you're not interested.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not... I know I'm known for, like, being the slam player, you know, just, like, monastery mentoring people out, but I don't actually play proactively.
Yeah.
It's almost impossible to play. Like, in some cases, you have to play aggressively because your opponent is a lot more... like, if you are playing proactively 100% of the time, your opponent's going to trap you. And you're going to lose a lot more because of it. So in most cases, you're playing a reactive game. Tim the Wilder. This is this is actually, I think, Callum 75. I think the only difference is Containment Priest versus Third Surgical Extraction. Yeah, I think this is exactly Callum 75. And we were actually just talking about this. So in this specific configuration, that's a good question. Tim is asking about Blast versus Delver.
Yeah.
Against it with this specific configuration,
that's another interesting point. Verdict.
Yes, we'll talk about that actually. I wanted to address that before we played another league. Yes, so Callum is playing 3 Volcanic Islands in his version. And I don't think we necessarily need one. And here's why. I think Search for Ascanta lets us get away a little bit more with our dual land configuration. I mentioned this at the very beginning of the stream, but Search shields a lot of your dual lands already, unless you're specifically playing against like multiple recursive wastelands.
Right.
Like Search asks a lot from your opponent. The only case, so when it comes to Delver, however, that's not necessarily like
right, because
I'm not playing Gideon. I don't think Gideon is good at all. Just kind of addressing chat questions here.
He pointed at you.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I don't like Gideon at all. But yeah, so if I were to play 4 blasts, I would play 3 Volcanic Islands, even with Search. But with this configuration, I don't actually bother boarding in Pyroblast against Delver.
Okay. With
only 2 Volcanic Islands, it's way too risky. Gideon is slow. Gideon requires double white. Gideon gets... It's not even good against most of the format anymore. And right, we don't want blast against anything that's requiring Wasteland anyway. Like,
or you want the mountain.
Or we want the mountain, right. And mountain has its whole other slew of problems that also changes the way your deck is constructed.
Sure. And,
like, I think this list is fine as is. I'd want to cut this Null Rod for something else, but I don't necessarily know what. Yeah, hold that thought. I'm going to run to the bathroom and get another water. Do you want another water?
Yeah, I'll take a water.
All right, I'll be right back. And for our next league, Justin's going to be driving, in case anyone's wondering.
Yeah, and I got to put it in perspective that I'm a terrible Magic player. I'm pretty bad. I don't play Magic Online that much, and I don't know what I'm doing. But I think we'll get there on men's support and chat support. I mean, as long as I'm told what to do and told where to click, I can do anything, right? Not that big a deal. Yeah, so the other thing I think Min was going to touch on too was the verdict. Someone in chat brought it up. So, welcome. Is that for me to prepare? I appreciate it. What's chat saying? Third mentor over Null Rod, especially for new player. Yeah, I could see that. My background and legacy is grizzle branding people mostly, but I've played a lot of 10 Fins online recently, and Mentor is ridiculous. And actually jamming Mentor and making a ton of tokens and Cabal therapy people has been pretty sick. So I can definitely see why you'd want the third Mentor. Yeah, I agree. And then, yeah, just protect it. It's pretty sick. Yeah, Mentor's pretty dope. What's your thoughts, too? I appreciate it. Yeah. What's your thoughts? People are talking about not only Verdict, but another Council's Judgment, perhaps.
Okay.
Or even Unexpectedly Absent. Are those kind of cards kind of similar in usage?
Very similar. So there's a couple of points that we need to address separately. Verdict. So Supreme Verdict is a good magic card. It is an uncounterable wrath against Delver.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the main reason to be playing it.
That's kind of hard.
Double white is difficult. So I think, how do I phrase this? I don't think more wrath effects is exactly the way, the path to victory against most of Legacy. I think it's great against Delver specifically, but I think it's more, there's more than meets the eye regarding it too, because Supreme Verdict requires double white and requires you to survive until turn 4.
Sure.
In a world of Cabal Therapy, Spell Pierce, and Stifle, and it asks a lot of your mana-based development.
Yeah.
So I think, so if you get to that payoff, if you get to the ability to cast Supreme Verdict, I think it also requires you to have more basics in general.
Okay.
Like I'd be more comfortable. This is gonna sound kind of counterintuitive, so forgive me, but I think you want more mana-based development that can't be interacted with, compared to what the current mana base is.
Sure.
Like I'd probably want to do like 3 Tundra, 1 Volcanic, 1 Mountain.
Okay.
As a configuration, because Mountain is the colorless mana source you need for Supreme Verdict. I may be like speaking nonsense, honestly. I just don't.
I can understand that.
Verdict also has a payoff here where if you flip it with search, you can find it and also cast it. Meaning, like Supreme Verdict allows you to cast, like, so you use search, find Verdict, untap, cast Verdict.
Okay.
As an uncountable wrath effect, and that's really good, and it's probably quite strong. With no red, finding white is easy peasy, especially since you use more important versus decks we want Verdict, and that's true. Yeah, ignore my comment about the Mountain thing earlier. That's actually significantly worse when playing Supreme Verdict. So forgive me for that. I'm just kind of spitballing here. But yeah, like there's value in having Supreme Verdict in your deck, simply because you can find with it with Escanta,
sure, and
then cast it late game. So we might try that. We might try replacing the Luster Storm with the Verdict, as Marcus suggested earlier.
Would you ever cut a 4th Terminus for the Verdict?
I've done that before.
Since it's a similar role.
It is similar, but I think that's actually more of a trap too, because I think the reason you're playing Miracles is because you have 4 Terminus in your deck.
Sure.
And Terminus
is powerful.
Is unparalleled from the 1 mana Wrath. Yeah. So I think we're going to make a few changes for this upcoming league. We're going to play Supreme Verdict.
Would you and then cut the Null Rod for something? Another Mentor or another Containment Priest or...
I'm not sure. So if we do play the Verdict, the 3rd Mentor becomes a little bit less appealing too. Because there's going to be a significant portion of matches. Yeah, where we board in both.
Yeah.
But that's more of a like, oh, what if this happens 1 out of the 100 times that we've had it?
Right.
Oh, sorry. The second point I wanted to address was the additional like Council Judgment or Unexpectedly Absent or something like that. So I think Council Judgment it's a very good effect, but Marcus is going to agree with me when I say this. I think the card is awful.
Sure.
I think
Sorcery the speed's not great.
I think the card is almost always going to be negative tempo, and that's an important factor when you're playing Miracles, in my opinion. Like you're going to be down tempo most of the game anyway, and Council Judgment is good against like. It obviously it's good against non-creature permanents, but I don't know. I don't like the card very much at all. It could be Explosives. Explosives is another okay choice. Like, so what are we missing here? So we're playing against Delver. How do we sideboard? We sideboard weirdly. Like I want to cut these cards. I want to cut these cards. Maybe this.
So you're doing what? Flusterstorm, Verdict?
Yeah, I'm thinking
those cards, those 2 cards. What's your 7th? A Singleton Blast?
It's whatever this card is. Well, no, because we have 14 cards on our sideboard.
Oh.
So we're looking for the extra slot.
I was comparing to your 7 that you stacked.
Right, I know. We have 14 cards in our sideboard. So
we're looking for whatever
would
be your 7th.
Yeah, so whatever this card is, so we have Delver as something that we need to fill in space for.
Sure.
What else? If we're playing against Storm, how are we sideboarding? Oops.
Do you sideboard the Red Blast against...
I do, yeah.
I feel like that's fine.
I think it's important to have.
I mean, you have so many counter spells. You're just locking them out of doing anything.
Right.
You have plenty of stuff for.
I think the secret to beating Storm actually is playing pretty aggressively against them.
Yeah.
Just in general. So against Storm, I don't want these cards. I don't want these. I don't really want these, so it's a lot of stuff to cut.
Yeah. So those 10 cards. That's pretty close.
So we're missing one card. I think the slot is actually Engineered Explosives because it's a card that's good against both of those decks. It could also be the third Flusterstorm, which I'm not opposed to. It might actually just be the third Flusterstorm, so we might just be doing a swap of Supreme Verdict for Null Rod. Yeah.
That's fine.
What's more powerful, do you think? Third Fluster or... So we cut the Null Rod. That's happening. Third Fluster or Explosives? I think it's Explosives, actually.
I think the utility of Explosives is just better.
Agreed. Alright. That's our sideboard.
Okay.
Good?
That seems good.
Alright. I'll let you have at it. Alright, here we go.
Oh, no. Nervous.
Oh, hang on. Before we start, I want to fix my key bindings. Because that's going to be really, really annoying.
They were not on the defaults.
What happened?
I mean, before they weren't on the defaults, right?
That's weird. I thought these were the defaults. Did they change the defaults?
Rather than like the F keys, it's numbers now?
Yeah.
Numbers now?
That's really weird. Pass until you can respond. That's
F2. Oh.
That's F4, right?
No, I thought that was F2.
F2 is pass priority, okay.
Oh, okay. I saw that.
Yeah. Pass until end of turn, F6. Stack abilities automatically, F7. Disable bluffing.
Disable bluffing. What the hell does that mean?
Don't know. Not a clue.
What?
Not a clue. Alright, I'll let you handle it.
Oh.
This is your water. Let's trade waters.
No, I already traded them.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Alright.
Chat can hopefully confirm that. Whoa. You have this turned up
super sensitive.
Super
Here.
sensitive.
Try it now.
Ha.
Much better?
Thanks.
Yeah.
Peepaw over here.
No, it's all
Was
good.
this our list?
Yes.
Okay.
My fiance, that's my, I call that Courtney mode because, go ahead and use play points. Yeah. Because she also can't, I have a like 8,000 DPI or something, like super high.
Is that for like Counter-Strike or something?
No, I just use it.
No.
Like
It's like,
super high.
I need to.
Yeah.
Play League match. Seems
Yep.
good.
It's when always stop is miracle. Oh, that's what it is. So there's miracle bluffing.
Oh, to like pretend like you drew it but you didn't want to show it?
Yeah.
Interesting.
We'll be okay though. I mean, everyone's gonna know it's Marcus's account, so he's always gonna be playing miracles. Or some blue deck.
Something blue.
Some blue. Yeah.
Probably with white.
Yes. Yeah, Lewis plays a lot of Magic. A lot of Magic.
Yeah, to rack 34 trophies.
Yeah.
I guess you'd have to.
Yeah, he plays something like 2 leagues a day. Or something insane.
Mm.
Like, I barely have time for a week. Like, a league a week.
Yeah.
Let alone...
Yeah, there's times when... Because I've been playing Turbo Depths a lot lately.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's a lot slower than Blackroot Reanimator. Like, before you could just sit down for, like, maybe an hour and a half.
Yep.
And, like, crush a league and
yep.
go about your business.
Yep. Now, Miracles leagues take forever.
I bet. I mean, you're going to near time, right?
Not really.
But you could be.
You could be.
More often than if you haven't won with...
Especially when you're streaming, actually, too. Like, you slow down a lot.
If you're reading things.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Come on, someone queue into us, please.
Take someone else's play points from me.
be fine. I feel like there's a bunch of like chat questions that I haven't addressed, and I'm trying to remember what they are.
Yeah, if you had a question, type it again.
Yeah, if you had any questions, feel free to type them. I'm also taking questions from our Discord as well. So, yeah, Neil, go for it.
Neil's our friend, right, on Storm?
Yeah. He's on Ad Nauseam Tendrils.
Yep.
The matchup can be tough, but you kind of just have to factor in, like... Storm, the way it plays out is based pretty much exclusively on how you believe your Storm opponent is mapping out their hand.
See, I'm just dumb, and I usually just play Chancellor and then take their cards from them with this card, and it's fine.
Coming from the reactive side, it's a lot harder.
Yeah, I can see that.
But you usually know, hey, it's Dan. Hello, D. Neely. He's probably playing some grindy blue deck. Or, sorry, some grindy deck. So either Check Pile, Bant Stoneblade, or Maverick. So we're going to keep this hand. Right, yeah, we're definitely going to keep this hand because it's turn 1 cantrip with Force of Will and Plows and stuff.
Yeah, it seems good.
Yeah.
So here would you go, what, Flooded Strain into Tundra?
Into
Basic Island?
You can get Basic Island and be just fine. So we're keeping.
Oh, yeah, good call.
We're in the draw, we're in the play. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Counterbalance has been completely absurd. It didn't show on stream very well, so we're gonna go ahead and fetch. Just get an island. Counterbalance is kind of the reason. Counterbalance allows you for an angle of attack that allows you to ignore.
You choose
us.
Yeah. Porn to them would be checking their card.
Yeah, but that's whatever. Okay, so we're gonna do Terminus, followed by Search, followed by Land, with the intent of Force of Willing you. No. We're not shuffling.
Yeah, Force of Willing some crazy thing.
Yeah,
if we need it.
Yeah, so go ahead and pass priority up to his turn. F2. Soothsaying. All right, so Stefano Garcia, awesome dude, really good Magic player, has been tearing it up with Soothsaying for many months now. Soothsaying Miracles with counterbalances and stuff. So it looks like he's on Check Pile, if I had to guess. Deathwatch Shaman. Deal. We're just gonna Plains and plow it on our turn. Actually, hang on a second. Let me think. So we could let it live and risk something scary the following. I think we actually cast Search for Ascanta.
Okay. Off basic planes?
Yeah. Because on the off chance he has him to Turok next turn.
We don't want to lose it.
Right. But I'm also okay with getting this dazed or something, so.
Sure.
Yeah, so I don't think Soothsaying is worth it in my opinion. I don't like the card very much, and I think if you're dealing with a lot of mana intensive cards in general, like Search for Ascanta, your cantrip suite, of course, and things like that, it just doesn't suit me very well, and I don't like it that much. It's a pretty good late game card. Yeah, just let that resolve. So we're not getting him this turn as far as we know, but
could we?
Yeah, because of Deathwatch Shaman.
Sure. Man, that card sucks.
It's all right. It's an okay Magic card.
It's good. Decent.
Yeah, here comes something.
Black mana? Nope.
Blue for a Delver of Secrets. Okay, so he's on Bug Delver, it looks like, which is fine with us. So on our turn, we're going to look at what our top card is with Search.
And the way that...
Oh, it's a Terminus, isn't it? Yeah, we played a plane, so we're just going to Terminus on this turn.
How did you see that it's Terminus?
Because we portented. We haven't shuffled
yet. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it's Terminus.
I should pay attention to that, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, so...
We're gonna... No, don't always yield.
Okay.
Just use it. No, we're not putting that in our graveyard. We're going to reveal it and cast it.
So when this says reveal, yes. Yeah. And then you click on this, but you're also clicking on your...
You click, yeah, okay.
Okay.
So that responds to a Miracle Trigger.
Okay.
You have priority before that happens, so go ahead and cast it.
Okay.
So now you click on that.
Seems fine.
Deal. Okay. Alright. Play Scalding Tarn and pass. Yeah. Cool. That resolved. That feels pretty good. He might follow this up with a True Nemesis or something.
This always seems fine.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Very good. You always want to be cognizant of the clock.
Yeah, that's true.
Whenever you play this deck, like a lot.
That makes sense.
More than you're used to. End step brainstorm. End step.
Thought
Scour. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. So you milled over a force of will. Interesting. Yeah, we don't care about any of these cards.
Is this just like fill graveyard, play angler?
Probably. I feel. What is this deck? Thought Scour Delver with.
I mean, it could be. I guess if he was playing a shock, he would know it's Death Shadow, but probably not Death Shadow.
Yeah, I'm confused. It's not Death Shadow. It's like
Bug, Angler, mine other cantrips or Thought Scour.
Here comes an Angler. You want to expand so you can see his graveyard? Yeah, there you go. Delver's fine.
Anything on the end of turn?
Nope. Untap, look at our top card. Let's search. Yeah, we can put that in the graveyard. That's fine. Cool. Plains, and then I'm going to plow the Delver main phase. I think he fetched for the Tropical Island, didn't he? No, he didn't. Never mind. He fetched for the Underground Sea.
Yeah, just one fetch.
Makes sense. Sure. This is great. You don't do anything. We're at 19 life, and we're making our land drops. And
yeah,
that's
why try to win when you're not going to lose?
Exactly. Here comes Angler.
Choosing cards.
Yep. Sure. It's going to resolve. Go ahead. So, I think we go ahead and just cast a Brainstorm because we intend to Snapcaster back the Plow.
Now or at the end of this turn?
At the end of his turn.
Okay.
Because he still has land drop up.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and cast a Brainstorm. Because we may not have to do anything. Sure. Put back Counterbalance. I don't think we're going to need it this game yet. And put it at Predict, yeah. And then our Upkeep. So set a stop on our Upkeep. Just right click on it. Stop on my turn. Okay. And go ahead and fetch with the Arid Mesa. Go ahead and get a Plains. And we're going to look at our card with Search for Azcanta. And this also flips the Search.
Oh, yeah. That's a good call.
No, we're not putting that in graveyard, though. So we're not actually flipping Search, which is fine. Go ahead and plow it now. Hello, Rothgar. Force of Will. Okay.
Force back?
Force back, pitch Brainstorm.
Why not Snap?
Because
I guess
Snap
Snap could be Snap Plow or Brainstorm.
Yeah. Yep. Hey man, leave us alone. All right, so he has Force back, pitching Brainstorm. All right, that's fine. Let this happen.
There's nothing we can do.
Yeah. Well, we can Snap Plow, but I don't think we do because of his last card possibly being Daze. I don't want to bother trying to play into it.
It's going to be available for us on our turn.
Correct. Yeah, so we're just going to eat 5 damage, and that's okay. Yeah, Marcus, I was debating not Force of Willing either. I wanted to be a little bit more aggressive this time around, just to kind of see what happens. I'm not super concerned with, like, the most possible optimal lines here. Yeah, just go ahead and pass priority and stuff. We're going to eat 5 damage, which is whatever. Nope. Okay. We don't want to play into Daze. Let's look at the top card. Terminus, no. No! Oh! Yeah, we're going to transform it. Oh, okay, he conceded anyway. Alright. It's whatever.
I guess.
Hey, man. Yeah. Alright, so against this deck, this is Thought Scour Delver. I think, so this is going to be weird. We're going to take out the counter spells. He pitched Brainstorm both times, I believe. We're going to take out... Okay, so let's look at what we want to bring in first before we look at what we want to take out. We want to bring in mentors.
So does that mean you're cutting?
Yeah, just put them over there. Just put them over there. Yeah. We want the verdict. Trying to decide if I want the fourth Snapcaster or not.
I mean, it's a clock, right?
Do we want the Flusterstorms either? He showed us. We don't know what colors he is really.
Is Flusterstorm too narrow?
That's what I'm trying to decide. I think this is okay. I think if we sideboard lightly, we're gonna be just fine. So take out. Board in explosives. Because if he's on Thought Scour Delver, he's gonna have more 1-drops than other creatures.
Sure.
Well, he's gonna have the same amount of 1-drops, but he's not gonna have many other creatures in general. Like he'll have 4
Death Shaman, 4. Yeah.
Yeah, and he could be Esper, so he could also be playing Lingering Souls, which is a consideration. I think we can go ahead and take out all the Force of Wills.
I mean, we're at 62 cards.
Right, I know. And then we. What I was gonna say was bring in 2 Flusterstorms.
Okay.
And then take out the 2 Forces.
Just cut off.
Yeah. Is there anything else?
Did you want the other snap?
Yeah, we do. Go ahead and take out just 1 Flusterstorm is fine. Yeah, this is probably going to be just fine. I'm not super concerned about it.
Right, Miracle just does itself.
Yeah, just do the thing. Let's see, what's the... It looks like there's a question in Discord. Let me see if I can respond to it. Oh, nope. I just wrote the card saying hi.
Puts Terminus in their grave. No! Hilarious. He genuinely conceded, though.
He did. What a nice guy.
Or just did it without...
Alright, we're going to keep the sand.
Okay.
It's like not pretty,
2
but
lands
you have turn 1 Ponder.
Yeah.
And like, yeah. To set up a turn 2 predict or a whatever. Yep. I just for the record, I sideboarded completely randomly. Almost completely randomly.
Do you think it's just a island into Ponder?
Yep, island into Ponder. So, I think we want to draw Ponder off the Ponder.
Put back Port and Snap on top?
Put Port in the last card. We want to try to predict it away.
Sure, I got that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, so put on top. Yeah, exactly. And we're not shuffling. So Cyrus, I don't mind Blast. In general, I don't, since we only have 2 Volcanic Islands, I don't want to board in red cards. If you go back a little bit, we only have 2 Volcanic Islands, and I don't like boarding in red cards unless I'm like super heavy red. Is it Thoughtseize? Okay, that's fine. We're letting this resolve. We have a lot of good cards for him to take. I'm guessing he's on Esper Delver, actually.
I just take this.
I mean, there's a whole number of things he needs to take here, right?
Yeah, that's fair. But this is coming down sooner.
Yeah. Ponder. Okay. Interesting. He fetched the Trop Island again. Another Delver? Okay.
Just trying to go fast.
Yeah, I guess. He has 3 cards in hand? Alright. So this is going to be kind of weird. I think we're going to main phase predict.
And just snap it off now?
Hang on. Why did you play the Volcanic Island?
Because I'm dumb.
That's okay. So now I think we play Counterbalance.
Maybe that's in my mind what I wanted to do. Probably wrong.
That's fine.
Keyboard far away.
It's okay. You can move it closer if you want.
Yeah, maybe I should.
Yeah. 1 to 2 blasts. I still think like it's suspect. I don't necessarily. I want to be able to operate off of basics almost entirely if I can. Brainstorm revealed the revealed content zone. Okay, sure. We have a 1 on top of our library, by the way.
Yes.
So I don't think we're gonna be able to do anything with predict. Baleful Strix. No, let that resolve. That's an interesting one. I'm still not sure what he's playing. Okay, so we're gonna draw the Portent, play the Plains, Portent target ourselves using the Volcanic Island. We're looking for a Brainstorm ASAP, basically. Shit. So, this is interesting. We've gotten into territory where we win the game immediately if the Jace resolves.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's going to be good enough. I think it's going to have things. So I think...
Just shuffle this?
I think we shuffle this. Yeah, go ahead and shuffle. And pass back. We eventually have to find a plow or a terminus or something. So, like...
Sure.
What are we doing outside of that?
So I guess next turn, without anything else, you're doing Snap, Ponder?
Yeah. Or Ponder.
Or Ponder.
Yeah. Yeah, this isn't, like... The reason I wanted to play the Predict main phase there instead of the Counterbalance was because we're never playing that Predict otherwise. Except now we are. We're going to blind reveal with the intention of being able to predict something away if we don't want it to be there. Yeah, so we're going to be predicting the Jace away.
Thanks, Magic Online.
Yeah. So we have a Jace on top of our library.
Where we left it before.
Oh, so we want to actually do this now.
Okay. Okay.
Hang on. Yeah, I think we're cool with doing this now.
I mean, we don't want the Jace there anyway, right?
Right.
We have to.
And if he dazes this, that's fine. We're making him use up mana that he otherwise... Well, this might actually be pretty bad, come to think of it.
Yeah, sorry, so just flip Terminus right here. Easy peasy.
Well, we're going to draw a Terminus off the Jace. I'm going to be really upset. Jace, the Mind Sculptor, yep. Oh, okay, cool. That's fine then. I wanted to do this before he had an additional chance to draw a Daze.
Yeah.
Off of the probe.
Did we sideboard in the Verdict?
Yeah, we did.
So that's what we're going to draw right now?
Hopefully. Or Terminus. Either one is fine. Yeah, so, like, I think the likelihood of him drawing a Daze off of the probe versus him knowing what cards we draw off of the probe, off of the Predict, isn't super crazy. Okay, cast Ponder. Use the Volcanic Island.
Just because it's terrible.
Yeah. It doesn't cast any spell in our deck. We might be dead. Ooh, so close. Hang on. We're dead.
We haven't played a land for turn.
Correct, but I think we're still dead because we can't... we should have Snapcaster Portented actually, because I didn't look at our outs.
Do you think this is a shuffle then, or what?
We can't. We have no. We can find explosives. That's right. We have explosives in our deck. So shuffle. You can say any order.
Where do you see that?
There was a button here that's in any order.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we have play the Flooded Strand. Put a stop on his upkeep.
Hopefully brainstorm.
It's right click on it. It's locked, which is why that sign is there. Yeah, and then.
Oh, why do you do that?
I don't know. You got a message.
Fuck it.
Okay.
No big deal.
All right. On his upkeep, you're gonna brainstorm.
Right.
And try to blind flip a Terminus.
It'll happen.
I believe in us.
I do too. It's
right.
the
brainstorm.
The new flip.
Yeah. All right, we're done. Just right click and see it.
Yeah, it's right there.
All right. Since I still don't know what he's playing.
Do you put the forces back in now or not?
No. We weren't going to cast a Force of any of those things.
There's nothing there that seemed...
I think this is the only change I actually make.
Flusterstorm?
Yeah. Because he showed his Thoughtseize. I don't really want Blast. I don't really want Counterspell. Yeah, this seems okay.
This game's gonna be easier.
I hope so. We'll see.
I guess that's the hard thing is, right? Like, if someone gets super aggressive, like, sometimes there's just nothing you can do.
Keep.
Yeah. It takes me a second to see the keep. I guess pondering lands is fine.
Yep. But we're not actually pondering on turn 1.
Just play what?
Hold up Flusterstorm. And we're interested in Flusterstorming any cantrip or any discard spell.
Tundra or
Volk. Pass. Like if he has a Wasteland on turn 1, deal. Like I'm okay with him Wastelanding a Volcanic Island.
Got a million lands and we don't really want this one.
Yeah. Deathrite Shaman. Yep. Alright, so on our turn, we're gonna use the Volcanic Island to cast Ponder.
Okay.
No, we're not revealing Breathe Angels. So we might have a Daze.
You want to play line? Play line first.
Play the Flooded Strand. And now cast Ponder. Shuffle. Those are all really clunky magic cards that we don't want. Pass.
Him?
No, this might be Liliana.
Oh, on 3?
Yeah.
Blue.
Blue. True Nemesis, sure. Alright, so on our turn, we're going to main phase Snapcaster Mage. Yeah, we're going to summon a name. So,
do you want to play Tundra?
Play Tundra. Okay. And just tap 2 for Snapcaster Mage right now. Because if he has, like, a way to stop Snapcaster on Ponder, we want to leave the fetch land intact. Okay. Yep, it automatically picks up its own legal target. Go ahead and fetch and cast the Ponder.
What do you...
No, you're getting another Tundra. The reason being... Here comes Surgical Extraction. Yep, that's fine. That's fine. We traded a Surgical Extraction for a card that doesn't actually matter that much.
Guess we still have a lane to play. I mean, that's fine.
Yep. Alright, you're still getting a Tundra though. And just pass. Yep. We can't afford to Flusterstorm a cantrip right now.
Yeah.
Reason being we need, like, some help.
It'd probably be better to Flusterstorm something else.
Right, we're gonna have to, like, get some help no matter what happens this game, basically, so we need Flusterstorm back up for something.
What could have we done different to not need this much help? Nothing?
Nothing really. Like, we mulliganed, I guess is one way of putting it, and not drawn the Entreat the Angels on turn 1.
That's fair.
This is also another reason why I went back to Mentor main with only 1 Entreat in my 75, because this situation does come
There's
up.
There's nothing you can do with this.
Yeah. Like, you're taxed on Brainstorms pretty heavily, and that's not a good thing.
Do you Flusterstorm this Thoughtseize?
He's casting... Is he casting a Thoughtseize?
I don't know. I guess I see 1 black and this didn't do anything.
Yeah, I'm confused. But if this is Thoughtseize, yeah, you have to Flusterstorm it.
Blue. No.
Blue, okay. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He still needs 1 more mana to cast an Angler. Probe. okay. I would have Flusterstormed that.
You think so?
Yeah. No, he found it anyway, so it doesn't matter. But
oh, you think he's searching for land off that?
Yeah. So depending on what we draw for turn, look okay. So use Volcanicon to port and targeting us. Okay, we have a plan.
So you want to flip the Terminus on his turn?
No, actually. So you want to put Jace on the bottom, Terminus on top. Yeah, that way, and then draw the plow. Play planes. Don't shuffle. Don't shuffle. Play planes.
Buttons are confusing.
And then on his upkeep, we're going to attack here.
Okay.
F2. I'm gonna turn the light on real quick. Okay. So here's my plan. My plan is we're going to draw the plow.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to do anything. We're going to let him attack, maybe play another threat, and then on our turn we're going to Miracle Terminus, and then use plow to build Stormcloud with Storm if we need to.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I was going to say that sounds greedy to an extent, but I guess it's not.
I mean, we're going to take 5 damage no matter what happens. Thoughtseize. Okay, now you're going to plow the Death Arch Shaman in response. Using the planes. Sure.
Do you do anything to this?
No.
No Flusterstorm?
To the Thoughtseize?
Yeah.
Nah. He's gonna take the Jace.
Yeah. I mean, what else would he take, right?
Flusterstorm.
I guess that's true. One of these crappy cards.
Yeah.
Take the Entreat, trust me.
So on our turn, we're gonna Miracle Terminus and cast it.
Sure.
He's gonna counter it, which is fine. Yes.
I'm still confused about this.
So you're gonna let this happen. This is the Miracle
okay,
trigger.
Okay, there's the okay for that.
Yeah,
and
then you cast it.
Cast this.
Okay.
Seems fine.
Sure. And then we're gonna untap in Jason.
Yeah, that's one thing that I obviously haven't been keeping that good a track of, and you
Mhm.
have is what's still left on top.
Yep. So we're gonna slam Jace and disrespect Daze as much as we can. I mean, we can't do anything else. We have no plays. Okay, unsummon that. That's really weird. Okay. What is in his hand? So we know he has probably Engarmag Angler or something. Click OK. You have a lot of priorities you have to keep track of too.
Yeah, I see that. With the stops I'm going to keep especially.
Yeah. Yep, that's fine.
You know these cards.
Yep, he's well aware of what our hand is.
What would he be digging for that he needs?
A Pithing Needle.
Oh, on Jace?
Yep.
Makes sense.
Yeah. If this Brainstorm goes up, by the way, I think we win the game.
I could see that. I mean, if he's not going to do anything about this.
Yeah. Delver, that's fine.
Just be glad that Desert Shaman can't deal damage. It's just life.
Yeah.
What a world that would be.
Right? It'd be a crazy ass world. He has to play 2 creatures here.
Because we could unsummon the other one.
Yeah.
Or one of them.
Here comes an Angler. Anger, Decay, Fluster, and Land. Yeah, probably.
Terminus, here we go.
Or Supreme Verdict. Brainstorm with Jace.
Before the... Oh,
yeah. Put back both and treat the angels. Okay. Play the Flooded Strand and Supreme Verdict is face off. That makes me really happy. Sorry, I know that was really loud. I apologize, guys.
This is what this deck's supposed to do, though,
yep,
right?
Deal.
Why are we excited? We've been here before.
I know. It just makes me happy.
Just kidding.
Dan's a buddy of ours. Or,
okay.
I don't know if you may have never met him. He's from like the southern Ohio, Kentucky area. Really nice dude.
Okay.
This just is like complete blowout city.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So he chooses not to shuffle. Sure. Yeah. Nothing you do matters, sir. Sure, that's fine. Alright, so on our turn, we're gonna Miracle and Treat.
You fetch and response?
No, actually. Just do it for this many.
Okay. Yes, I'd like to reveal this.
Just do it for 2 angels.
Yes. Just 2.
Yep.
I should use this card.
Well, you're gonna use all that mana. So you have to use, and then use white for the other one. Yep. Done. Brainstorm with Jace. So I think you put back Search and Portent.
Okay. In that order?
Yeah. Play the Flooded Strand. Go ahead and fetch and get your second planes. And just main phase plow the Delver.
What? I mean, are you worried about the death touch from the angels or not?
No, actually no, never mind. Don't plow anything. Just pass back. Yes. Oh, Fatal Push. Okay, that's fine. Let's hope he casts a spell first.
For Fluster?
Yeah.
I guess he should know that's... Well, I guess he does know. We brainstorm a couple times.
Mm-hmm. Alright, you're going to want to plow the Aberration. Yeah. Hang on, how much is Storm? So, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, this would be the third.
No.
Because you can just pay 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, just let it happen. Block. We have a second entry coming up.
Sure, that makes sense. I guess we can put it on there. Paying cost.
Abrupt Decay. Sure, that's fine. Okay. Brainstorm. Actually, hang on a second. Actually, Fate Seal him. Put it on the bottom.
Yes.
Yep. And then just play the Search using Volk and Plains. We can be really slow here, yeah. We don't have to play too hasty at all. Yep. I suspect he has Flusterstorm in hand.
Why would you say that?
Because he's had 1 card for the entire game and has not cast it, and never had a window to cast it. Sure. Let this happen. We have Search going. We don't necessarily need the second entry to win the game.
I could always just get the Mentor, right?
Yeah.
The Mentor.
Sure. Okay. Put that in the graveyard, yeah? Yes.
Flip. Okay.
Yep. So Brainstorm. Put Terminus on top. And we're actually going to do something really weird here. Play the Volcanic Island. Play Snapcaster Mage off of the 2 Volcanic Islands. We're gonna Snapcaster back Verdict.
Okay, because you can pay.
Yeah. You have to click on it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Clue, okay. Okay, we won. Cool. I was gonna say Judy's Tome.
Sorry.
He's a friendo. It's all good.
You have to tell him.
Yeah, I'm gonna stream message him.
This deck's easy to play. All you do is just draw your miracle cards and play them. You just have to know where to click. That's the problem. No Card Kingdom. I don't want to watch Modern.
Are they actually doing are they actually doing Modern right now as a 1K thing?
Yeah, I think so. They went live about like 40 minutes ago.
Oh, jeez. All right, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick while we start.
Okay.
You can be fine on your own. All right, I'll be right back.
Keep lands. Don't lose to keep a force. Ponder's okay. Brainstorm's a good card. Did anyone survive through that slow, grindy idiot fest that you just witnessed? Poor piloting, but saved by men's brilliance. Exactly. Exactly.
Yo. Just in time, too. All right.
So, from this perspective, I feel like it's a little difficult.
Playing the mirror match.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the guy's on the mirror match. Sorry, go on.
It's just like there's so much going on. One, trying to learn what I should be doing. Two, trying to play with cards I've never played before.
Yes.
Do you actually know this guy? Or you just
I do know him. Yeah.
Okay. This looks like a bad hand. Why?
We have turn 2 counterbalance with force backup.
Okay.
It's the mirror match.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense.
I think it's the mirror match. I could be horribly wrong. We'll lose. That's fine.
I guess the thing I jumped off first was
no cantrip.
No cantrip.
Yeah. It's not great, but I mean,
we are
it's a
on
serviceable hand. We're on the draw. Yeah.
Which I guess is fine.
Yeah. Just hope he doesn't kill us on turn 1 because I thought he was in the mirror match. Island. All right.
Island pass.
Perfect. All right. JB made you for watching the stream. Excuse me. Go ahead and just play Flood Strand Pass.
That's fine. I mean, but yeah.
No, I'm talking to JB. If he's watching the stream, because he's on our Discord server. Yeah, if you're watching the stream, hello. And good luck to you. We're not super into chatting on Magic Online client-wise specifically right now. If he slams Counterbalance or Search for Escanta, we have to Force of Will, pitching Force of Will.
Why not pitch Counterspell?
Pitch Counterspell. Yeah, we're not casting that. Cool.
We did it. We won the game.
I hope so. We're gonna untap, draw a blue card, and then slam our own Counterbalance. Damn. Alright, play Volcanic Island, fetch a Tundra, and cast our own Counterbalance.
Nope.
Try that again. Yeah, what's really annoying is that the duels and miracles, their mana costs are opposite.
That just went around the board, no problem. But
Yeah. I mean, if he's not going to force back on his own Counterbalance, he's not going to have a Forcible in hand.
That's fair.
Yep. Blind flip. Easy game. Damn. Our hand is awful.
We'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm not super worried. We'll eventually find cantrips and stuff that we need. The thing you have to remember when you're playing the mirror match is we have to play fast.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm guessing.
Oh, we're 10 seconds on the clock, dude. Don't worry.
Portents, sure. Yeah, we're just F6ing, so. No. On our turn, we're going to play the Scalding Heart from our hand, and then pass with the chance of blind flipping, and then if we don't blind flip, we'll see what the top card is, and then try to either fetch or not, you know?
Okay.
So go ahead and play the Scalding Tarn and pass back. This is what the mirror match is like, man.
Jace.
Blind flip. We have a Jace on top of our library. Easy. Damn. Yeah, we're gonna fetch, but don't do it now. There's a chance that he Fate Seals us afterwards. So we want to leave the fetch available to us.
Okay. To shuffle.
Yeah.
Brainstorm.
Yeah, he's of course gonna Brainstorm. Maybe I should have not slammed the counterbalance, but
we had nothing else to do though.
Yeah,
right?
I know. Go ahead and fetch. Go ahead and get another Tundra in case we draw a Council Judgment. There's the Force of Will we needed. There's Plains and Pass. I mean, we're probably going to lose this game now unless we draw a Search soon or our own Jace.
What would you force in this spot? Search?
Yeah.
That's it.
Put a card on top. That's not good. Reveal. Scalding Tarn. Okay, sure. I don't like game ones in the mirror match, like, ever. I think they're super boring.
Just because you don't have the boss?
Yeah. Like, there's not a whole lot of decisions to be made. Snapcaster Mage, that's fine. Don't reveal. You know you have a Scalding Tarn on top. I mean, we still have a chance, like, for sure. We just need to find cantrips. Portent, target himself, probably. Yep. So, things that we're going to be forcing in this spot would be, like, Search, Counterbalance,
Entreat. I
guess
guess you can't really...
Mentor.
Yeah.
He kept on top. Okay. You're gonna play the Tarn and Pass. Yeah. I mean, you can hardcast Force now, so that's relevant. But that's gonna be it.
So I want to get rid of that as Council Judgment, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we need.
And attack, but
yeah.
Put a card on top, sure. Let reveal. Okay. The reason I wanted to reveal instead of fetching first, being because I want to know what the top card is. You're gonna want to let this resolve.
Kind of just want to force whatever he's gonna do.
Yeah.
Not this part.
Yeah, pre-board is a little weird. I'm not super experienced with the mirror match anymore. Not like I used to be really good at it, but I haven't played it a whole lot after the ban has happened. Especially with Search for Esconta and the deck becoming overall more popular.
Yeah.
So it's tough, but yeah, we're just gonna take you here.
Do you fetch at the end of this turn?
Yeah. Well, we're fetching a response to whatever is about to happen. I'm guessing it's gonna be another counterbalance or predict. Who's he targeting with predict? If you hover over it, you can tell. He's targeting himself. Okay, go ahead and fetch. And we're gonna try to blind flip.
Snap or something.
Get a plains, or sorry, an island. Oh shit, we were supposed to get another Tundra actually. Fuck. Go ahead and hit yes.
Snapcaster Mage.
Swords of Plowshares. Excellent. Yeah, we can't afford to fight over this. Actually, you can just right click concede.
You think so? Should I let this go up with one more? Like, get maybe one or two more hands?
So, no, we have to concede.
Okay.
I'm not going to try to scum one time or anything. There's no reason to do that.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking, but...
Well, I'm just... commentary.
For the
yeah. Alright, so we're going to take out all of our Terminuses. All of our Force Splashers.
Okay. All the swords.
Yes. They don't do anything. We're going to want to take out a Plains. That doesn't cast any spells plus board. Bring in the Blast. Bring in the Snapcasters and the Flusterstorms. Bring in 2 Mentors and a Supreme Verdict. And that's it. You can like be cute and try to bring in Disenchants and Surgical Extractions and stuff.
Like Searcher.
But I'm not interested in fighting that battle. A consideration also is to cut the second and treat the Angels for something else.
Like a Cairness?
No, I mean,
I'm just kidding.
like for explosives or a Disenchant or something. But I think this is okay. I like the post-mortem mirror matches a lot. Things make a lot more sense to me.
I mean, the blasts, I guess, make a big difference, right? So are we going to be in a bad position if he has 4 blasts and we only have 3?
Yes, but I mean, yeah, you're going to be no matter what.
Would you swap in like this guy here saying, or lady, Staxilla, EE?
I don't like EE that much. Like, we have a verdict for the entreats and stuff, and Flusterstorms as well. I don't know. Like I said, I'm still kind of trying stuff out in the mirror match. I'm not sure what's right, what's wrong. It might be correct to only have 1 Entreat the Angels instead and having a thing instead. I actually wanted to take the draw.
Oh, why is that?
So I like to play
Like
super reactively.
card?
Yeah. But again, that could be wrong. Keep this hand though.
Yeah. I guess 1 land, turn 1 Ponder.
Yep.
And you get bulk off this.
Yes. Yep.
Man, I'm a master.
You are a master.
Master already, boys.
Yeah. You keep a lot of 1 land hands post board against non-base land decks. It just isn't
Okay.
your entire deck is cantrips. Keep. Jace on the bottom.
Pyroblast.
Yep. No Shufflery now. So on our turn, we can do one of 2 things. It depends on what land he leads with. But if he doesn't lead with a red land, I'm inclined to. If he just passes here, that's great. And then we're just gonna pass back, and then end of turn.
Pass.
And then end of turn, we're brainstorming. Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty bad value, but we don't want to draw the Jace. And we want to brainstorm using our Tundra.
To keep this open.
Yep.
For some reason.
Yeah. Sure. It's fine. Like I said, I'm probably playing this pretty terribly. I'm just not 100%. I'm not as familiar with it as I'd like to be. So it is a good thing that we're playing against it, obviously. Ugh.
That sucks.
Verdict and Treat on top, I guess. Yeah. Annoying. Hit okay. No. Go ahead and slam counterbalance.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, because we're not going to brainstorm this turn anyway.
Would you want to keep that up instead?
Not really.
Okay.
We don't need to counterspell anything except for another counterbalance or something.
I mean,
this is probably a mistake.
From his perspective, though, I mean, if he doesn't have the force, what's he going to do about this?
Blast it.
I guess that's fair.
And that's really the only like this is the one window.
I kind of make him have it to a degree right here, right?
Yeah. Prepare for robots. That's actually a really good point, and I didn't think about it. So he's gonna. He thought about this one for a while. I think he might be brainstorming in response, or blasting it. I hope he blasts it. Makes our play a lot better. Cool, that's fine. On our main phase next turn, we're gonna draw the Supreme Verdict and then use the Tundra to brainstorm again. Something's about to happen. Counterbalance, sure. Alright, we're gonna lead with brainstorm on our turn. This might be really bad actually. I may have made a horrible mistake.
I mean, at this point now, right? What else can we do?
Nothing. Yeah, there's no reason to like dwell on a mistake right now. Yeah, go ahead and just lead with brainstorm. Yeah. Hope this resolves. If it doesn't, we're probably dead. Excellent. Hit OK.
Still has one Terminus.
I mean, he has to leave in Terminus because he doesn't have Supreme Verdict in his deck anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright, we might be fine.
This.
Yeah.
And this.
Yes.
In that order, or this back first?
Put Supreme Verdict on top of your. So put Entreat the second card down, and the Supreme Verdict on top. And then hit OK, and when he goes to fetch, you're gonna blast the. Oh wait. We needed to put a thing on our instead. That's okay. He's probably gonna go fetch. Shit. Okay, now you're gonna want to Pyro Blast it. Yep. Cool. Alright, we might be okay this game.
Like we always planned, guys. It's fine.
Yeah. Depending on what he does this turn, I might be inclined to draw the Verdict. If he plays like a Mentor or something.
That's right.
Or a Jace. Well, if he plays a Jace, we're fetching that away and hoping to find like a Snapcaster or a Blast or something. Search for Escanta. Yeah, that's fine. That's still like really good, but threatening. Alright, we're gonna want to fetch. End step is fine. Go ahead and get our Tundra. Yeah.
Another red source now?
No, go ahead, Tundra. Because we still have the option of drawing like Council Judgment or something.
Do you want to do
No,
that now?
no Brainstorm. Hit okay. Yeah, play that Mentor. I think you can. I think because of our mistake earlier, we have to be a little bit more aggressive than we'd like to be.
I mean, if this hits, I guess he had the
Hey, Ken.
turn and
He fetched it away that we know for sure happened. And if, say, we end up living, like, say we're okay after this
next
turn.
you can just go ham and
Yeah.
maybe try to get there.
Yeah. Did he leave in Plow or something? What's happening here? Okay, so he's just fetching to flip search. That makes sense. What's up, Kent? This is match 2 of this league. We are 1-0 up, and we're down a game against JB Mage in the mirror match. Jace, the Mind Sculptor. Sure, that's fine. He's gonna unsummon our Mentor, which is perfectly fine.
And then from his perspective, is he going to force it on if this gets played again or not?
I don't know. We'll have to see what we draw.
Would you in that spot?
I would, yeah. So hope we draw land. Shit. We did not draw land. Okay, so this is tough.
Just slam Mentor? I mean...
I would slam Mentor again, yeah. And if he forces this, he forces it.
Okay.
What's up, Alex? It's Alex P. Test guy. No, I'm not actually that concerned about the Jace. Or the search, for that matter. Because... So, this is the hill we're dying on. Like, we have to play this Mentor. And he might unsummon it again, which is perfectly fine. Oh, this is a Terminus? Sure. Okay, that's fine. We're still okay. He has search going, which is a problem, obviously, but nothing we can do about it. Alright, he's free to brainstorm with Jace. We still have, like, a good hand. And we can maneuver through what he's doing.
You just need, like, a land off the top, right?
Yeah. Ironically, we don't actually need a land on the top. So on our turn, we're going to use Tundra to cast Brainstorm with the intent of setting up Predict and hoping to grind through what he's going on. It's going to be tough. It's going to be
When
a tough
did you
game
want to
now.
cast the Brainstorm?
On our main phase.
Okay.
Yeah. Land.
Do you...
I think the play's still the same.
Okay.
Because he has a ton of open mana and a blast in his graveyard and other, like, random bullshit going on.
I mean, we're just so far behind in terms of what he...
Yeah. Alright. So here's our plan. We're going to put... This is tough. Put Portraits back. And then put Plains on top of it.
Play land.
play the Flooded Strand, and pass. Our plan... so he's going to activate Search here, which is kind of... So, okay. Go ahead and pass. He's going to activate Search on our end step. And then in response, we're going to Snapcaster Mage to attempt to blast.
Okay.
And if he forces, that's okay.
You snap on these 2 lands?
Yes. Vendilion Click? Shit, that's a problem. You have to Snapcaster now.
Yeah. You still trying to Power Blast the Jace?
Yeah. So he probably has Flusterstorm.
I keep forgetting to see this as a
land.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I bungled this game up a lot. Like for me, a lot of the mirror match involves. Okay, let that happen. That's fine. Click. Okay. We can't if we Flusterstorm, we can't fetch blast.
Something you can do anyway. Yeah.
So we need to see who he's going to target with the click. So he's targeting us. You don't want to fetch in response because we don't want the planes on our top of the library anymore.
Okay, that's fair.
Click is extremely good in the mirror match. Play the Volcanic Island. And then click OK. So he's going to look at our hand. He's probably going to take either Jace or Council Judgment. One of the two. What did you... can you open his Exile Zone? I want to see what he pitched. Ponder? Okay. Excuse me.
This is pretty nerve-wracking in the mirror.
Yeah.
I guess it's probably pretty nerve-wracking against like other fair blue decks too, but everything else it probably seems like great.
The fair blue decks I don't care about. The mirror match is the one where it's a lot more nerve-wracking. Because the deck is this is gonna be me sounding extremely conceited, so I apologize.
Classic
but
men.
I think the mirror match, I think Miracles is the best deck in Legacy now. And the mirror match, you know what tools your opponent has, and therefore you have to compete against the best deck in Legacy.
You kind of have perfect information, not perfect information.
Close
but you know
to
what
it,
I mean.
though. Yeah, I know what you're saying. All right, so he's brainstorming. We drew Search, which is good. It's gonna be a tough game. And remember, we have a verdict as well to bail us out of any shenanigans that happens. Yep. The turn before Mentor, end of turn Brainstorm. Did we know we had a Mentor in our hand at the time, though? Is my question. Okay, so you're going to want to play Jace.
Just slam it.
Yeah.
Force backup.
Yep. And if he has a Snapcaster Mage here, which he probably does, I want to force pitch predict. Or, sorry, counterspell. You're not using that for anything. Predict will help you catch up eventually.
Blast.
I mean, if he had a blast, yeah.
Don't blast me, bro.
Yeah, Marcus, you're 100% right. We should have. So here comes another force. Okay, sure. I think he's playing this a little weirdly, too. I think he should be attempting to... I don't think he needed to click the turn he did. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and F6.
Yeah, that's fair.
And this is for JB Mage. I think he'll watch the stream back again later. But I think you can afford to ride Search to victory, pretty much. I don't think you necessarily need to click to do anything. You could just end a turn...
I mean, it is a clock if he's trying to just end the game soon.
Yeah, but I don't like playing that aggressively, at all. Yeah, you're going to F6 again. Yeah, Marcus, you're 100% right. I think I made, multiple mistakes in a row this game. Which is... I mean, it happens. I'm not well-practiced with a mirror match. Are you kind of getting stuff out of this, by the way?
I think so.
I think the biggest difficulty is cantrip sequencing.
Yeah.
But we haven't really had that come up.
We really haven't. I feel like we're not drawing any cantrips.
No.
And I don't know if that's because we have 2 predict and 3 portent. I don't know.
It's hard to say. I may also be undervaluing this predict pretty highly. definitely possible. Right.
I mean, I guess it's worth playing it out, but it's like
Slam Jace again.
What are we gonna do? Yeah. I mean, we're pretty far, like...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think he can save the click for when he becomes behind. And I think that's important. He's gonna blind flip. Counter spell. Okay.
I guess he only has one card. I mean, maybe it's a good card.
He's looking for Force of Will. Or a blue card. He might have a Force in hand. He may have the Force in hand already. In which case, if he counters this, we can just concede.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Almost before casting Jace, I was like, should we just concede?
Okay. So he says another Jace. Sure. Okay, yeah, go ahead, concede.
Yeah.
Cool. Good games, man.
Oh.
Cool. Yeah, it spiraled out of control completely. Maybe don't get a land and cut the Entreated Angels instead. Yeah, I really don't know. Like, I'm so used to cutting a land and stuff. It's tough.
I feel like that... I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I feel like cutting a land when you need a land every turn.
We cut the planes because it doesn't actually cast anything.
Sure.
But it might actually be more important than I realize it is. Yeah. I mean, I would just like to play 4 blasts and 4 Snapcaster Mages and just be, like, completely reactive. And that's how I like playing the mirror match, but it's not necessarily always going to be possible.
Are the other sideboard slots not needed to the point where you would want to just go ahead and change your list to be 4 Snap, 4 Pyroblast? Based on
it depends on what you're expecting, yeah.
And just go with it.
Yeah. It depends entirely on what you're expecting. Like, if I were to go to a GP tomorrow, I'm pretty sure I would play 4 blasts. Like, let me actually go get my 75 from downstairs right now. I'll be right back. Do you want to finish the league, or you want to just finish one more and then talk and then head out?
I don't know what's your plan. I can play one more. And...
We can just finish this game and then call it a day.
Okay, that works.
Yeah. So let me see. This is the sideboard I played yesterday, and I think this is the sideboard I probably end up. Well, never mind.
I played yesterday and Thursday.
No, actually yesterday. So I met up with our buddy Sith, and we got dinner and then jammed mirror matches for like 2 hours.
Oh, nice.
Just so I could learn. And I didn't get a whole lot out of it. So this 75 only plays 1 Entreat, and it's on the sideboard.
Let's just get something that we're just going to crush in 2 minutes.
I hope so. Yes.
Do you have Force? Yes? Okay, I lost.
I don't know what he's playing.
Do you know this player?
Have I attempted a Legends build yet? No, I have not, and that's by choice more than curiosity. I don't like Legends Miracles. I've never liked it, so I've never tried it. But that's just my opinion. So, sorry, I'm just trying to like go through.
Unsettled.
Yeah, because I was playing against. There's another dude there who played Sneak and Show.
This hand looks bad.
Yeah, you're gonna mull that hand. That's better.
Another lands, I guess.
Another thing I ran into a lot actually was that yeah, I'm playing 2 main deck mentors. So the 75 I've sleeved up right now.
So our buddy went to 6. Is this worth keeping or just?
Yeah, keep his hand.
He's deciding.
Yeah. So keep.
Yeah.
Don't scare the crap out of me just now.
Still, the mouse seems to... I guess the mouse I have at home is just like this archaic junk pile.
No, nothing like that. You're going to want to put that on the bottom.
Yeah. If it was Force, I guess it's probably too slow.
Yeah, I would not. I would want to keep it. I want, like, land drops and other things, too, basically. And step top. Yeah, that's a great username.
No land from our buddy.
Oh, shoot, really?
Yeah.
He put a card on top, though.
Where he couldn't draw.
Oh, he was on his draw step. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna
pass.
No. We're gonna be really scummy here. Play Tundra, portent him.
Okay. This is.
Oh, he's on Belcher. Okay. Bottom.
So
top. These cards all do the same thing, so you're gonna want to shuffle his library.
Oh,
this may have been super greedy. Yeah. So the 75 I slid up. I didn't finish my thought. It's exactly Francis's list. -1 Null Rod, +1 Blast. That's actually exactly what I have in my hands right now.
So the only time I ever played Miracles Online, I played against Belcher.
Really?
I think we just need Force of Will.
Yeah, I mean you do. Did okay. You're gonna draw Force on the top. No.
Tried. I guess we have Terminus. I mean that is somewhat of a thing, to a degree, right?
Yeah. I mean it makes us. It insulates us a little bit.
Tinderwall.
Okay. I hope he passes here. We're F6'd.
Carmox.
Yeah, I have 3 Volk instead of the 4th, whatever that the 9th fetch is. So I have 8 fetches. Belcher, go. All right.
It's fine. He has no cards.
I mean,
he's gonna need some. I think
he's
he's gonna
2
draw
mana
all
sources.
mana.
His entire deck is made up of mana sources.
We have
so.
some time.
Yeah.
I guess.
All right. Hit. Okay. No.
Not helpful.
All right. Play a land and then ponder. We're looking for a judgment, or Jace. And counterbalance actually works. So put.
Yeah. Jason bottom this, then counterbalance.
Yes. Hang on, actually. Search on bottom. Actually, do any of these cards do anything? Yeah, they do. Search on bottom, Jace, and then counterbalance. We don't want the search. We're gonna shuffle that away. So hit yes. Or no.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All right, cool.
Pass.
Yep. So he needs to draw 2 additional mana sources, basically.
Well, we're dead. We're dead.
Excellent. All right. Yeah, just concede. Oh, hang on. Don't concede yet. Let's see if he kills us.
I guess that's true. We could not die.
Damn, we died. Okay. No. So Stackzilla, I don't think that's possible because the reason it's the best deck in the format is because of the card advantage.
Alright, I'm just gonna put stuff in and you tell me if it's
that's
stupid.
Fine. Answering questions. And up top. So hang on. If you can't afford Volcanic Islands for Hyper Miracles, would you suggest in place of other cards? Vegan Toad, look up a list on Magic or MTG Goldfish by a guy named DAZAI. He won not the most recent challenge, but the one before that. He was playing a full blue-white Miracles list. No Volcanic Islands, no red. And I think it's quite good. So I would play that to answer your question there. Stackzilla, again, like, in order to play Legends Miracles, you need to cut cards. And you cannot cut cards in your card advantage deck in order to fit in the Legends package. It's just not possible. And that's my personal opinion. So I don't think you can, like, recreate Legends Miracles to beat Miracles again. Because you're just going to get out card advantage. What are you doing? All right, let's see.
I feel like these are still bad, but...
So, take out the Jaces. Take out the Judgment.
What else are you bringing in?
Take out the Searches. Alright, so you want to keep in Plows because they have Zambit Swarms post board. So, like 3 Plows. Sure. Maybe not the 4th.
Still don't want this, do we?
Keep those, yeah.
I cut 1. What else would you...
board in the Surgicals. And the Explosives is the last card.
Oh, that's good for tokens.
Yep.
Fair.
What's up, Romario? Yeah, I think this is it. We have a slightly lower, less than ideal blue count.
This has to be a keep, right?
Yeah, keep. Annoyingly.
I mean, we have this, we have... I think
you're gonna keep.
Yeah.
Hopefully he draws a Xantid Swarm.
Cap 7.
So in this case, we're gonna want to Force of Will whatever he like gets up to 3 mana with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Proba's fine.
Trux is like null red.
I know, Marcus. I know. I took out the null rod before this league started. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible human being. Okay. Okay.
Spirit Guide.
You're gonna force
Force
this.
this.
Yeah. You're gonna pitch Snapcaster Mage.
Okay. Pact of Negation. Okay.
Yes. Hi, I'm the actual Minifer. Actually, no, this guy's actually Minifer.
No, I'm Minifer.
Yeah. Alex, I am not. I don't like full art lands. Never have. Yeah, F6.
That's fine. I mean, that's not what you do.
Yeah.
Your keyboard really throwing me off here.
I know, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, I don't like the full art lands. I don't like full art lands in general. Excuse me. Yeah, he passed, which I knew he would. All right. Yeah, F6 again. Whatever. We'll eventually draw a land. We're gonna draw planes. By the way, it's gonna happen.
At least we have our disenchants.
Yes. Read Romario's thing. Hit F2 first. Yeah, I use beta. Excellence. No.
Should just do it to send a message.
Right. Right.
Cast Terminus. Yes, we cast Terminus. What are you gonna do about it?
Let's see. These are my basics.
They're very basic.
Yeah.
If you know what I'm saying.
Yes!
We did it.
We did it! Alright, cool. Now again, we have to counterspell whatever gets them up to 3 mana again.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I use beta basics. And Romario, okay, we did not choose to wear the same shirt, or the same type of shirt. It literally just happened.
He's lying.
I'm not lying. I
100%.
promise you it happened.
We all know.
Yeah, we can draw all the white cards. That seems great. We did cut our blue cards for white cards. That did happen. Alright, go ahead and open up the reveal card zone. That's the eyeball.
Oops.
Yeah. So he has Empty the Warrens, Burning Wish. So, okay. We'll let that happen.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever he's gonna do before this is probably good to stop.
Yeah.
Or this.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a pansy for Mario. Like, my deck isn't super pretty. I still have white border duels because I'm a terrible human being, but like I have decent arts for everything else, I think. Excellence. Just pass back.
What is this hand? I
don't know, man. I don't actually play foils either. My entire deck is non-foil. It's actually single sleeved.
He's tough like that.
Yeah.
You see this flannel shirt? He's very tough. Single sleeve.
Xanthus Worm. Deal. We have a plow in our hand. We have 2 plows in our hand. And stuff. Just plow it now. He's not going to do anything. Anurag.
That's the card he drew.
Yeah. So we know his hand. Anurag has been busy. I don't know what to tell you. So we have to think about this next turn.
That's helpful.
Yeah, we have to think about this next turn, though. So our opponent has Burning Wish. Yeah. I just want to do this for a second. So our opponent has the ability to Burning Wish. So he can go... Yeah, we can't pass the Mentor yet. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I was trying to see if we could do the math to like tap out this turn, but we can't.
That's fine with it.
Cormux is fine. He has to discard. So that's why he's playing this.
Be the guide?
No, I think I'm going to imprint the Burning Wish. He might go for it this turn, or attempt to.
Empty.
He imprinted empty? Okay. Hang on. So Desperate Ritual.
This is gone.
So he has 2 Lion's Eye Diamonds. And he's got
to draw another... No.
So we have to think about this, because if he drew... What is he getting with this? He's probably getting like a Red Elemental Blast, if I had to guess.
Do we just counterspell this now?
Yeah, go ahead and counterspell this now. We want to tap it for Mentor next turn. Yeah, go ahead and counterspell this now. See, Romario, you can alleviate that problem by literally owning one deck. Only owning one deck, excuse me. Yeah, just tap out for Mentor.
You
Fetch,
think so?
Yeah. What else are you going to do?
So... I guess depending on the sequencing for a Charbelcher, right?
Yeah.
You could disenchant a bunch of shit. You can disenchant one Lion's Eye Diamond before he can even do anything about it. He can't sack and discard his hand.
Yeah, we can't cast the Mentor yet. Never mind. We're playing an Ambush Viper at the end of his turn, though.
That's fair.
Oh, he can't get Reb, you're right. What could he get? Diminishing Returns or something? Yeah, this is annoying because this Mentor is just rotting in our hand. If we draw a Brainstorm, I think the game is over.
That's fair.
Sure.
Yep. This is our cards. They're okay.
They're here.
They sometimes will do something.
Yeah, so... I also don't, like... I've owned the same set of cards forever. Like, I bought Search for Azcanta for the first time, like, as the first card I bought in many years. Or, I guess that's not true. Land Grant. Hang on. So he showed us... He has Carbon Charbelcher in his hand now.
Yeah, which we have plenty of stuff to...
Well, we might be dead.
What is the cards that he has?
So,
this.
Yep. Francis is still playing Null Rod, yes. He has a Forest in his deck? What?
That Wasteland strong.
Sure. Okay.
We just disenchant this in response? No.
No, it doesn't do anything because... Wait, hang on. He has Desperate Ritual. This is important. So, yeah, go ahead and close that out. So we know he has a second Lion's Eye Diamond.
He needs 7 mana to really take us.
Right. So he has 3. So he has... Yeah. Desperate Ritual resolves for 3 mana, right?
Yep.
Okay. So he has 1, 2... 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7. So he already has enough mana to kill us. Unfortunately. Even if we disenchant the Lion's Eye Diamond. Do you see what the problem is?
Yeah. Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4 for Desperate Ritual, 5 for Elvish Spirit Guide.
Yeah, we're dead. We can... Wait, he's casting the second Lion's Eye Diamond right now?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, could you disenchant this in response?
Wait, does he already have enough mana?
How much does this cost? 4?
Yeah.
So this is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I guess he has enough.
Yeah, he still has enough. Like, by a lot. It's like, so that's 3, 6,
I'm
7,
just saying,
9,
like,
10, 11, 12. Yeah, I think we're dead.
Do we just do something to see if it works out?
No, there's nothing you can do. We're dead. He's building Storm Count. How can he build Storm Count?
He doesn't care. He's just going to play this card.
He's Belchering us. Yeah, we're just super dead. We didn't draw anything.
Yeah, whatever. We'll do something.
Yeah,
we'll see if you mess up.
Yep.
Kraken responds. Discard your hand. It's a thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're just dead.
Yeah.
Go ahead and F6 though. To just turn the Mox main phase. So we knew he already played the second land.
Now we did.
Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and type GG's. Alright.
3 Gs.
Yeah. Yeah, so disenchanting the Mox doesn't actually do anything. Unless you're talking about that one turn right after he played the Monks, and that's definitely a case to be made there. But I wanted to hold up the counterspell in case, and it turned out that he actually mattered because he had the Desperate Ritual the entire game.
We really just need another land for 2 2-minute spells,
or a cantrip,
or something,
that isn't a white card. But yeah, I feel like we got a little unlucky there. I apologize, Marcus. Yeah,
we're bad.
We are bad. That's not true. Yeah, so a couple of takeaways before we close up the stream, but I wanted to mention, first of all, thank everybody for watching. It's been cool to see like all these guys. We might do this again sometime if you're up for it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, this was fun. I apologize for punting the crap out of the last 2 matches we just played.
I'm going to try to play some at home.
Yes, that'd be smart.
Like I said, the only thing I've been playing lately is Turbo Depth, so.
Yeah, Callum, we did not intend to have matching shirts.
Don't let him say that. We definitely did.
Didn't happen. But yeah, so we punted horribly the last two matches, but I think we identified where those things happened.
Yeah.
Pretty well, and that's I think more important than actually playing.
He knows my name.
He does know your name.
Did you put it in the stream?
Yeah, I put it in the stream.
Okay.
Yeah.
I figured you just put Legacy Noob.
Nah, man. But yeah, we're gonna finish up the stream. If anyone else is like, we're happy to host somebody else too eventually.
Yeah,
but yeah, we want to mention a couple of closing notes. So like, mirror match, still need a lot more practice. So we'll be playing a lot more, hopefully. Get good at the deck on your own, please.
I'm trying.
Just because it's really difficult for us to coordinate the mirror match when neither of us really know how to play it. And the best way to learn how to play it is to just keep playing it, right?
Yeah.
Eventually I want to play against my fellow Miracles players on Magic Online and hopefully just grind against them, just to get in more and more matches, because it's really hard to it's really, really hard to figure out what the correct, when to be aggressive and when not to be.
Yeah.
And the mirror match is a thing now.
For sure.
That's crazy to me. Honestly. We've actually been live for a lot longer than that. I had to restart the stream a few times to deal with streaming in 60 FPS versus 30 FPS.
I'll fight you. What's that about?
Think alike. So James, Search for Ascanta, I think, is the reason Miracles is good.
Yeah. It's the reason I wanted to try it.
Yeah. Card is sweet. I think it's extremely powerful. It doesn't seem like it is, and you're going to see people all over the internet say that Search is terrible and Miracles is terrible. I'm going to fundamentally disagree with them and invite them to play against me for money, like I did Eternal Weekend. And playing and streaming Magic Online is extremely difficult as it is.
Yeah.
You're trying to pay attention to everything, so...
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I just listened to what you said to do and click the buttons.
Yeah. And I think this is going to be useful for us when we go back and watch the video.
Oh, yeah.
Just to see where each of the mistakes have lined up.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it's going to be really important for us. Hey, maybe next time when we stream, we'll analyze the mistakes we made today. I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
A no against Dan Neely. We punted horribly.
And the deck saved us.
Yes. We punted multiple times, a lot, so... Yeah. If there are any other questions, feel free to message us in Discord. I'll link the Discord in the chat. Anyone is welcome to join. I'm happy to talk about Miracles a lot. I love the deck. Yeah. Cool. Thank you guys for joining us. And you want to say anything, Justin?
No. It's hard doing this.
It's really hard.
I had no idea. You have to look over here. You have to look over here. Man's yelling at me the whole time.
We are not streaming on a MacBook. Oh God, Callum! No, I fell for it.
Is this some meme?
Inside joke. Yesterday, I went on an hour and a half long rant about how terrible Macs are.
That's fair.
Because I hate them with a deep burning passion. Quick stream plug. If you guys are considering buying MacBooks, do not buy something else instead. They suck. I'm a software developer, and I'm super into computers and tech and stuff. So if anyone has any questions regarding that nonsense, you're welcome to talk to me or PM me on Twitch about it. I'm happy to always rant about how shitty Apple products are.
That's fair.
Yeah.
What do you mean, design aesthetic is the only thing that's important?
God.
Everyone's
right? I hate all of you. All right, you guys have an awesome evening.
Bye, internet.
Bye. Stop streaming.
What if I don't want to?
Ugh.
Okay, bye.
And you can stop recording.